Hello there and welcome to Weirdie Day. Today I'm at Tina's place. We arrived safely to Jutland and we already had a great time and we had a lovely dinner that Tina's husband Dan cooked. It's really very lovely. And we've been to visit the horses and now we're ready to have fun with you guys. If any of you want to have fun with us, I mean, otherwise we'll just have fun together alone.
I'll leave you for a second to go share.
Yeah, you think you're seeing double, and yes, you are seeing double. It's going to be double trouble tonight because Tina and I are going to color together. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and then let's hope that you guys are ready for that. Yeah, we had a nice train trip all the way over here, 3.5 hours, and we arrived safely and we've been having a good time ever since, and Victoria's having a great time with Tina and Dan's daughter Mille. So that is really nice that they're getting along. And I got new pens. Hello, Tina. Nice to see you. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. So I got a whole new set here. Actually, I got two. Got the Staedtlers. But I already picked out the colors that I want to work with today. But I got these. Nice. Yeah, and I got the fine liners too. Neat. Yippee. So that's it. That's what I'm going to work with. And for once, I'm not going to be coloring in A3. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have a taste of my own medicine in the real size. So this is going to be fun. And I'm going to go rainbow. And I think today, yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the red, but go that way around. So we're gonna take all of this and go here, if you catch my drift. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on and having fun here with you. And I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna see, I think Tina's gonna come in a minute, and we have a drinks today. We have a Baileys with chocolate milk, so that is really lovely. So,
hello.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I
just shared to adult coloring worldwide, and I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
I've got my rainbow over here. The tiger markers. Just trying them once again.
So yeah, I'm gonna start with the. You did a reverse rainbow. I'm gonna do that after you because you did that on the one I was bored with yesterday. So I'm gonna start with the red and go to the oranges, like you did.
Then I'll go ordinary rainbow.
Oh, I go ordinary rainbow then.
No.
Okay.
We both start with red, and I'll go ordinary, and you go reverse.
Okay. So I'm gonna go for this heart. That's gonna be the first. Let's get inspired. And then I'm gonna do the mouth in red too because I like the mouth to be red. Now we'll also see the real difference of the colors of these two. I mean, of course, there's a lot more colors in this one than there are in the tigers, but yeah, it's cool. I don't know if there's any more points we might want to do the tribal dude. Are you gonna do the same?
I think I'll start the same. It's funny to see them
develop differently. Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm gonna do this one here.
My husband want me to change color on my shirt because we're the same color.
Oh.
But you can see me using the tiger markers, and Maria has the Staedtler markers.
So yeah,
so it's easy. It's just my husband; he doesn't color.
He doesn't know how simple it really is.
No.
So I think actually these are the starting points. So
yeah, I'm seeing yellow in here. I think
maybe I'll do another starting point down here, just to confuse it a bit.
To get it up.
It's so long since I've tried these because I used to have them always when I lived in Denmark before. Yeah. But then it was a way limited range. There was not that many colors in it.
No, 20, I think.
Yeah. And now it's actually the first time I have them again.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is cool. So you're seeing double. Hi, Candice. I'm just gonna, okay, I have it already.
Yeah,
Hi,
Candice
Candice.
is joined.
Adult chocolate milk. Yes, Julie.
Absolutely.
The best kind of chocolate milk there is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're not going fancy today. We haven't brought in the vanilla ice cream yet.
No, because Victoria and Mila ate that.
Yeah, they did.
And I mean, since they didn't have the added bonus of the chocolate milk and of the Baileys, then you know they deserve to get the ice cream, I guess.
We can get triple tomorrow.
Yeah. But the Stettler markers are actually water-based, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and I see a little bit, itty bitty tiny white dot. That should have been red.
Yeah. That's the worst is if you're coloring in black and white.
Yeah.
And then the black isn't covering. That's really annoying.
Very.
But I guess it's only colorists that will really understand that.
Yeah, I think so too. No, a painter.
Artists, yeah, painters. I mean, I have the experience from painting.
Yeah, my big sister, she was a house painter.
Oh, yeah.
She knows about pencil stripes too. Mila and Victoria is in Mila's room. I hear the door banging from now.
Hi, Heather. Yeah, we're having fun. And yeah, you don't even have any adult milk, Julie. You're still seeing double.
Yep.
I hope you're seeing as well, that you can see it. I promise we'll hold it up sometime so that you can see it better, because it might be, it's not so big. You see? Here.
You're only doing
and I'll just do that like I'm doing my own size, so now I'm like trying to do it in the size of the books actually. Oh, how's your husband?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How's your husband, Heather? I hope he's doing fine or doing better. I hope so.
Yeah. My grandfather was supposed to have a new knee, but he caught a flu.
Yeah.
So they had to postpone the operation.
Oh, he's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Did you see Heather's husband's colored? He's colored Weirdie's too. A couple. I think 3.
I think I missed them.
Yeah,
I've been away from a few days.
They're in the album, but it was in January.
Yeah, and then I should have seen them.
Yeah, but he's called.
I'm sure I did see them, but sometimes I don't remember that well. So
it's not that many. It's only like a couple, and I think you only seen them when I put them in the albums, and I think Heather put them in the album on Color Weirdie, so you might not really have seen it.
I know I have seen them if it's from January.
Yeah.
But I don't remember names.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, I really don't remember names.
But I do remember my daughter's name, so that's always something. I mean, at least there's.
Well, my sister's name is Maria too, and sometimes when I have both of them in the same room, I mess them up. For crying out loud, my own daughter.
Yeah. So this is good. So yeah, you guys are seeing double today. Double trouble. Coming at you.
We're in trouble.
You actually remember the songs. I just remember like a line or one word or something.
I don't remember anything more than that.
That's good then. Then I'm not the only one.
Something's come along and it's burst my bubble.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Actually, my biggest problem with the tiger markers is I'm not cautious enough going near the lines, so I bleed outside.
You're not doing it light enough.
No.
So yeah, I think actually these ones, they have a tendency to eat paper.
They do.
Yeah.
If you go.
I think with this one, it's good to have a very very, very smooth surface paper, probably. I think so, because that won't be eaten as easily.
I think I've used them on cardstock a few times. This is just
And
cheap
they
copy paper, and they are better.
Yeah.
On cardstock.
Because they like to tear the paper up.
Yeah.
But you know, normally watermarkers want to tear the paper up.
Yeah,
so.
I've almost gotten the hang of them to avoid it, but
yeah.
not completely. Working on avoiding those stripes, the water-based.
Yeah. I think right now it's not so much the stripes. I don't think it's, but it's eating the paper, and it's also sucking the ink a little bit.
Yeah.
But the water always does that. Any watermarkers does that, I think.
Yeah.
So.
But it's easier to keep them inside the lines.
Oh, you've been coloring patterns. That's awesome. Oh, how long will he be at home in recovery, Heather? You brought the patterns with you? That's a good idea to have something to color while you're waiting.
Yeah.
I think so.
If I don't bring anything to color, then I bring something to read. Always have something with me.
I always forget to bring something with me.
I'm so accustomed to it that at some point when I had something to read or anything to occupy my mind, then I wouldn't need it. But if I forgot my book, I would sit for hours.
Yeah.
Waiting for just anything.
If I bring something, I won't need it either.
Rarely.
Or rarely even take it out or anything. They're getting along quite good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually 5 years between them, but they're doing great.
Yeah, I think so. I think because they're both like careful and polite. It might be that then it's easier to.
And they're both used to weird mothers.
Maybe that helps. Maybe that helps.
They have something in common. And they've been drawing on Maria's iPad.
Yeah, they were enjoying that.
Yeah, they made a shared drawing.
That was dog poops and
they made a rose, and
that was a very beautiful rose. It started out really pretty.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden something happened and it just got twisted.
And Sophus got into it too.
Yeah, but which Sophus was it? Because
I don't know.
I think Victoria's boyfriend is called Sophus, so it might be her boyfriend.
Yeah, I think so.
Could be. Sophus.
Rita actually brought in both. It looked like the dog poop from the emojis.
Ah, yeah, but that's a nice one. Stinky one.
Yeah.
Just next to the roses.
Yeah. Stinky roses.
Yeah, stinky roses.
Got an hour and a half yet to wait. Then you can get ahead on those patterns.
Yeah. But they're good. Is it in the small pattern book or something that you brought? Because I think that's a good size.
Yeah, I think you found it again, didn't you?
Hope so.
I think the small pattern book got lost.
Got lost. Was that the one that got lost? Yeah, I think so too.
Hope it turned out.
I'm having a little bit difficulty seeing it on the screen. I don't know if you can.
Yeah. I think it's because it's the light colors. And not as easy to see.
Or maybe just because we're not so close. I think this is fine. Now we can see it a little bit better. So
the small one.
Yeah. The small ones.
It's the dark one, and you got the gel pens. That'll look pretty.
Oh, that's awesome. The dark one, that's perfect. And that's perfect for when you don't know how much time you have, because they're tiny, so they're easy to overview. I think actually these will go really good on the new paper I got, the 200-gram paper.
Yeah.
The one that was sort of refusing the Koh-i-Noor pencils. I think that these will go really nice on, and they won't tear up the paper because it's so smooth. I think it will be really neat.
Looking forward to seeing that when you get home.
It'll be really good. But these are really nice colors, huh? Really vibrant and
Very fresh.
not as boring and dull as yesterday. Go home, Sharpies. Stedlers are better.
They stink.
Okay. But actually, you know, I mean, mainly the pink one stinks.
Yeah, they are awful.
I don't understand why it's the pink, because it's also the pink in my Spectrum Noir set.
What's in
There
the
must
pink
be
color?
something in the pink pigment that's just stinky.
That's weird.
Have you tried to smell the pink one on this one?
Now we're going smelling markers.
These usually don't stink as much.
It's about the same.
Okay. But then on the Sharpies and on the Spectrum Noirs, the pink was like definite, really stinky. Really stinky one.
My husband is playing with our new printer. He's got ink on his fingers.
Oh, that's what I remember from the refillable ones. I would always have ink everywhere. I mean, at first I was really happy. Yeah, I know, but you know, I mean, gloves. Yeah, you're right, gloves. Yeah, I was happy with the magenta color getting on my fingers, but then when it got mixed with the others, it sort of got just kind of boring colors. Awesome. Yeah, it's a perfect one. That's good thinking, Heather. I think so. Just sit still. You're being a bit quiet. You must be concentrated. I mean, I'm quite sure they didn't fall asleep.
They didn't.
No.
Really just coughed.
And there's no chance that Victoria is falling asleep. I mean, that just doesn't
Me
happen.
neither.
It does not happen voluntarily.
Nope. Mili's an owl just like us.
Yeah.
She's always been. Like when she was 2 years old, she would stay up all night for New Year's Eve.
And Victoria too, she would be looking at the fireworks and everything, and there would be no like. I remember like once when she was 3, I took her to Tivoli on my birthday, and we left from Tivoli like 12:15 or 12:30 after the fireworks. And when we got home, I fell asleep first. I mean, and she was 3 years old. It's like crazy. I was tired. We'd been there the whole day. I think we had arrived like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's like a full day at Tivoli, walking around. A little person with little legs should get tired.
Absolutely. Because
I didn't bring the stroller because that was too difficult.
Well, they get tired when they're not supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Mila once fell from a chair because she fell asleep at the dinner.
Oh my God.
I was too slow to catch her. She woke up with a bang.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Good morning, sunshine. She wasn't happy.
No,
not at all.
An update on the YouTube. We're up on 783 subscribers and 84.1 days watched. So we're getting closer, but we are still very far from the goal. It's a long way to go. So yeah, if we're gonna make it, it's a bit doubtful now, but you know, we're gonna still try the best we can.
We'll keep fighting to the end.
Yeah, and besides, once we get there, then you can get back on. Even if I go out on the 20th, then once I get to the 1,000 subscribers and the 166.6 days watched, then they will maybe reinstate me. I can reapply to become a partner again. I just think it's always much easier to stay in the partner program than having to reapply. Because then once you reapply, they might have changed it to 1,500 subscribers, and you know, but I think it's unfair of them to change it like that.
Change it from?
I think before it was probably, I don't know,
could it be
300 or something like that. It wasn't more than, I've been a partner for like 2-3 years. I've been in the partnership program. So I didn't have a lot of followers before.
Yeah, I remember someone asking
subscribers
for
before.
Followers for him being able to go live from YouTube. And that was about 200 or 300.
Yeah, but that's what it was before. Now it's 1,000.
That's quite a raise.
That's a huge difference, huh?
Absolutely. That's ridiculous.
I think so. Also, it's because it's cutting out all the small people.
Yes.
Leaving only the bigger, more organized, or the ones who can actually, or the ones who go on Fiverr and pay for it.
Yeah.
To be honest. Because a lot of those people who have like a huge subscribers and many hours watched, they've gone to Fiverr. Even like the famous people, they've gone to Fiverr and they paid for it. So, I mean, that was the first suggestion I got when I was asking a friend of mine. He said, just go to Fiverr, you know, then you get everything you want. And I say, yeah, well, I don't want to be locked out of YouTube because they find out that I paid for subscribers, because there's a lot about paid subscribers right now, especially with the famous people who like sort of buy more fame by getting more like that. So in a way, you know, that is it's not very cool, is it?
I don't like paying just to get what I want.
No, I want it because people are doing it.
If I buy something, that's one thing, but paying someone to get me likes or views or
exactly, that would feel wrong. That wouldn't feel right.
That's just,
I mean, I can beg for it. I can force people.
We can get on our crying knees and beg.
I can go twist the arm of my neighbor, but I don't want to pay for it.
Nope.
Exactly. I mean, there's just some principles you have to keep very sharp.
Yeah.
We do not pay for subscribers, but we will twist your arm.
I didn't see Heather is using stepless too.
Yeah, she is. But you brought gel pens for the. I thought you brought gel pens today with it, but you also use stepless at home, or did you bring them too?
Well, stepless can be used for the patterns too.
For what?
For the patterns too. For the patterns book.
Yeah, the fine ones.
The fine liners.
They would be really good for that.
Yeah, and the colors are so fresh.
But also,
anyway.
on the patterns with the black background. With the black background, it doesn't really matter because you won't see if you color blur the lines because it's black.
Yeah, right.
That's one of the good points about that one.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you.
Hi, Han. We could actually go visit her.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, we could.
If she's home, she's finishing up. They've just moved and they need to finish up the old apartment.
Mm.
And they cancelled. They rented a stables room.
Ah.
And they canceled.
Christina has horses too. Or?
Yep.
Neat.
Too. She's got a quarter horse and a Welsh pony.
What is a quarter horse? Is that a small one or
a ranch horse? A cowboy horse.
Okay.
To say it rough. I know.
What's the difference between that and other horses?
It's a breed like thoroughbred or the Welsh pony or anything.
Okay.
So a quarter horse is a breed from America.
Like as if you said a Shetland pony or Welsh or okay.
Yeah.
So now I know that.
Her horse is called Mac. Mac's good and powerful. He's a beautiful boy. He's got a lovely color.
What color is he?
Well, in Denmark we say red. But I think in English it would be bay.
Okay.
And the pony is actually her youngest daughter's pony. He's gray. He's got the most tiny ears. He's so cute. When he's having a bad hair day, you can't see his ears.
Oh no, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And they're really tiny.
Yeah. So small.
Yeah, and I'm still coughing away.
Yeah, so is Mila.
Yeah.
She's coughing too. Well, they're not asleep.
No, they're not asleep. Now we can hear them again.
Yeah.
But I would be very surprised if they were asleep.
I dropped it from the chair.
Like be worried that Victoria had gotten sick again.
Yeah.
I was like thinking, oh.
Yeah, it's been a quiet week for me. Mila's been sick all week, and she's just been splat. She's
Why
been on the
doesn't
sofa.
Victoria do that when she's sick?
Mila's just been wrapped up in her blanket on the couch, moaning, "What can I do?"
Oh, it doesn't happen in my house. She's still climbing the walls. She's still
Mila, you
climbing
need
the
to
walls.
drink. Mother, I'm not thirsty. I just drank. Yeah, you drank half a glass
Yeah.
2 hours ago. You need to drink. But I'm not thirsty.
It's like when I tried to make Victoria eat soup. She's like, no, 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 no. Maybe you can make soup for you. I can eat that rice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but rice is not gonna help your throat. The soup is.
Yeah,
But no.
and the liquids from the soup.
Yeah, but she likes soup. You know, she likes the meatballs and the
Yeah.
and the flour balls.
Yeah.
She just doesn't like all that liquid around it.
Oh,
That's what she told me when she's smaller. I really like soup, Mom. It's really nice with these little meatballs.
I made Mila tomato soup.
Yeah, but she won't eat my tomato soup. I don't really. I make the cold tomato soup,
Yeah.
gazpacho. But no, she liked the one that she got in kindergarten with the little letter pastas in it.
Yeah.
And then I was so seriously offended by that fact that I didn't want to make her soup at all. I mean, come on, you like the one you got in kindergarten with the tomato soup from a can with the letter pasta in it? Okay, you like that, but you don't want to eat your mom's homemade
From scratch.
Jerusalem artichoke soup with potatoes and the white part of the leeks and cream but you like the silky smooth creamy one I make, and you don't want to eat that, but you like the one from the kindergarten, the tomato one with the pasta letters in it. Thank you, sweetie. Mommy loves you too. No. So no, but I don't like warm tomato soup. I don't like. I make gazpacho, cold one. That is really nice in the summer, with a cucumber and everything. So it's really good. So fresh.
Yummy.
What?
It looked yummy. What looked yummy? I'm lost.
I don't know. Maybe it was the soup. Victoria thought the soup looked yummy. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
The tiger markers are fast to use.
Yeah, way faster.
Yeah.
It's because they spread out more the alcohol markers. Maybe after we go through the first round of colors, then we switch. See
I'm
what
not
will
so
happen. No. I forget it down here. Or maybe I'm just slower than you are, actually.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm not very fast at coloring. But these are way slower.
They are, but they are smaller than tip.
Yeah, but they also they eat the paper.
if you're not careful.
Yeah,
Do
they eat the paper.
just a tiny
But I
little
think
there.
it's just about the paper, you know, the surface of the paper.
Yeah,
If you use this
it
on
is
a
crabby.
cardstock or something, no, it's not that it's crabby. It's just not good with these pens
I
because
think cheap
it's
copy paper
this
is
one don't
crabby.
need them,
No, it
so it's
don't.
okay with the alcohol markers.
Except they bleed.
Yeah, but they always bleed anyways.
I guess if you used marker paper, then they wouldn't.
Uh,
Perhaps. I don't know.
yeah, but then you
I
know
haven't
you would
tried
be
it.
smearing
Yeah.
because on the marker paper it
It
takes
needs
longer
to dry. Yeah,
and
then you'll just.
you will smear all
Yeah.
the time. I mean, I know. I like marker paper, but I don't use it because of the smearing. It's more for like if you are creating art where you're using the markers directly, and you need to sort of blend the markers together. That you would use the marker paper. I think it's not really for adult coloring because when you sit with your hand, it takes a lot longer before the alcohol markers will actually dry. It will still be really beautiful, but it will take longer to dry, which will make that it will smear more, and then you'll mess up your. I mean, here this would still not have been. Yeah, but I think that's why alcohol markers on normal cheap copy paper is like that's what I do at home too.
Yeah.
And I think that works just fine. They don't
It's
eat.
okay.
They don't eat the ink too much. So that's a plus.
I'm brightening up now.
You're brightening up. Yeah, I was also mean to steal your idea.
No.
Yes, I was.
No, we need to share.
But yesterday, I mean, oh my God, it really sucked. I was like feeling really, really horrible because I was looking so much forward to coloring yesterday's. And it was just these boring, dull colors that there was no light in them. It was just the most happy little weirdie.
Yeah.
Where it was full of happiness and fun and everything. And then I'm just putting these dull colors on with no light in it. I felt like horrible about that. So yeah, those Sharpies, they're going on a vacation.
A long trip.
A long trip.
Down the drawer.
Down the drawer. And until I forget about this incident yesterday and draw them out again.
Yeah.
Then we've gone into hiding. They're ashamed of themselves.
I don't mind using them actually, except for the smell. Some days I know I can't use them because of my allergies for them. For many smells.
Then there's some days you will smell them a lot stronger.
Yeah, I'll just get a
headache. Yeah. I never really had a problem with the smell. But you know, if you're sitting coloring for a longer period of time, then it is annoying. And they are really the worst ones, I think. For all the alcohol markers I ever tried, the Sharpies are definitely the worst ones. Yeah. Smell-wise.
If I have a very bad day, even these are too bad.
Yeah. That's why then you need the
water-based
beloved colored pencils. Or colored pencils, yeah.
I'm actually a pencil.
So why are you always coloring with markers?
On the Weirdies, I use markers.
Okay.
That suits them, I think.
Yeah, I've seen good ones, and they can be really pretty.
Yeah,
and,
McDonald, the way she used the markers gave me an idea.
She used crayons also.
Yeah.
Or Crayolas.
The way she colored the one with the mouse, actually the one I'm not finished with yet, this one, where she made the highlight.
Yeah, that was really, really neat.
That looks so cool.
Yeah.
I watched her live video. She wasn't happy about it.
She actually made 4 different live videos, I think. She or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go read this.
Yeah, because she's posting very late, and that's where I'm absolutely, even that I stay up late, and at 5 a.m. I really should be in bed.
Sleeping.
So and then I just watched. Oh my God, she started, and I feel rude about leaving, but I really have to leave. Hi Rose, nice to see you. We're having a great time. We're having color fun, and the girls are having fun, and we had a great dinner prepared by Dan. It was really lovely food, and yeah, we're having an awesome time. And we went to see the horses. Now I can relate to when Tina says I'm going to the stables or I'm in the stables. You know, it's nice.
And
So,
sometimes I leave my phone running in the stable with the live feed.
Also, the horses already knew me. That's
They know your voice.
They know my voice.
So, well, like you
see,
said,
this color is perfect.
I love that one.
That color is just perfect.
Yeah.
And
it's
I remember
always
that
been
it's
one
always
of my
been,
favorites.
It's always also been mine. Also, I always loved this one.
Blue is
it's like they just hit the right combination for this one. That was what the color my hair had when I had it like in my 20s. This was the color it had. They're always trying to explain people the color. And this was
the light shine, the light Stedtler purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really awesome color. And this is always the color I'm looking for when I'm saying magenta and everything, that I'm actually looking for this color. Yeah. Because I just love this color. I wonder what they're doing. I'm nosy.
Well, knowing my daughter, they're either in the Lego or Monster High.
Oh, Victoria's never been into Monster High, but she's got a few dolls.
I think we just got 15.
Oh, 15. That's a lot of them.
And she's mixed all the products with the Barbie products, and I even saved
some of mine. Oh, you named her
mine.
Marie. That's nice. Thank you. Hi, Carol. It's nice.
Hi, Carol.
No, Victoria never got the interest for dolls, like, you know, like any dolls. Barbies, baby dolls.
Neely don't want to get rid of hers. She's 13 now, and she actually, to be frank, she doesn't play with it anymore. But I think she likes having it there. It reminds her of childhood, and she likes to make clothes for them.
But that's also, I mean, I never got rid of my Barbies before I was really late.
She's got all mine in there.
I would maybe use my Barbies. I would also design clothes for them and everything.
I actually did a few dresses too.
Yeah.
I'm not that much into sewing and knitting.
Cooking and sewing.
No, nothing.
What is that? That's I don't remember what the band is called.
I did really like
shit. Cooking and sewing. Well, I used to love that song. And it will come
at some point.
At some point, I remember. You see, this red is almost brownish.
Yeah.
Almost brownish, but it doesn't look brownish on the outside at all. But it's a dark red.
If I had looked a bit closer, and I would have noticed it was that one.
Yeah, but I think also it will depend which one you see it next to, how brown it will look compared.
Almost look like rusty red or dried blood red.
Dried blood.
I'm through my colors. I'm at the red again.
Yeah, I'm behind.
You have more colors than me.
Yeah, I have a few more colors,
no,
I think.
You have one more.
You're further than I am. You're out there.
I think I have 2 more.
Just one here.
Yeah, one more.
I think. When I put that one on,
then you will go on with the red. You have one more than me.
Yeah. So that's not a lot.
I have 16. with a total sign of Coke.
Yeah.
More Coke.
No, and I'm just drinking
You
this
have
one
the
first.
chocolate.
Yeah. Actually think I need to go smoke soon. I will never ever tell Joseph that I didn't smoke. Then he'll just get his hopes up. It's not happening. It's not happening. So I will never ever tell him. He has tried to say that it worked. They're like saying it's asking if he's been smoking when he's had his breaks. Because sometimes if he's at Christianshavn station, then he'll come out in his break and eat at my place because I'm just over Christianshavn station. But of course, when you walk into my house, you walk into a smoking den. Everything smells of smoke. My daughter even smells of smoke. So I heard about that when she was in the nursery before kindergarten, the one before kindergarten. Also kindergarten, they mentioned that that the clothes smelled of smoke. I was like, yeah.
It is like that when you smoke at home.
Yeah. But you know, when I went to kindergarten and nursery home, the pedagogues actually smoked while they were taking care of us. So, yeah. The times have changed. I smoke at home. If my dad would switch with me, then I would smoke on the balcony. He has 2 balconies in his room, and he doesn't use them.
He doesn't. Yeah, he just smokes inside. Right?
Yeah. But he smokes way worse stuff than I do. You know, I smoke cigarettes. My
dad used to smoke cigars.
Oh, that's bad. That is really, and that just stays also. I mean, I know that cigarette smoke lingers, but cigar smoke is even worse than that. So yeah. It is going really slow with these ones. Yeah, because if I'm going too fast, then it just tears up the paper and then it stops by itself. Yeah. So I have to just get the hang of how to go. You have to sort of get them a little bit on the side and get a light touch. But I just have to get the flow in, I think.
The red.
The red, yeah. I was just thinking, this mask in here, it looks kind of different than hers, sort of like a bit tribal. Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, then I'll go with that deep, rusty red first, because now we're going to develop into the other red soon. So I'm thinking I want the red next to this one. It could be fun to see them together. And I think I'm gonna take the pink one. I think I'm gonna take the pink one out of the measure, because I think between this rusty red and the red, this one will look out of place. So I'm taking that out of the mix. Now we have the same amount of colors. Yeah. But it would look weird with having a pink one between those two. I mean, it might look bright, but it would also be slightly weird. Next to this. Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't have a rusty red, I want brown.
Yeah. But you don't have a brown in the... you have over there, yeah.
I brought them in just in case.
Yeah. You came prepared.
Absolutely. Well, this time.
I'm gonna smoke because now I went through all the colors. So I'm gonna have a break. A slight small break.
And the door. Our tricky door.
It's a lovely drink.
I love my chocolate milk.
Bailey. Yeah, but it's lovely. last time they had it on sale, the Baileys in Facta, it was like 89 kronas.
Yeah, for 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Germany, I get 1 liter for 99.
Yeah. Yeah, but we never get to Germany for Copenhagen.
No. Oh, squeaky door. We've been living here for 16 years, and I don't think actually that we've ever had anyone smoking in here. I think my husband's grandmother was allowed to, but she didn't want to. She respected our choices. But my husband's father was very annoyed with it. And today he's a non-smoker. It's a bit funny. Have any of you shared the video today? If you can, then please do share in a group or two. I'm not sure everyone has seen that Maria has gone live. I can see the number on the screen. You did. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, you did, Christina. That's right. Right after the accident. Your back was so bad that I didn't want to ask you to go outside. I remember now. But that's also a long time ago. I actually think you're the only one who has spoken in here since we moved in. I think so. Love you too. Christina is my absolute bestie. Don't know what I would do without her. Thank you. I like the mask. I think I'll get the pink in the rest. Maybe it's too close to the red. I don't know. But I think that one will be too light. Perhaps not. Well, I can always cover it. She is close. And we might go visit her if she has time for it. Like, huh? You forgot your drink. Millie just passed by. She forgot her drink. Chocolate milk with vanilla ice cream. It's yummy. Very yummy. What are you doing in there? You're coloring.
Drawing.
Drawing or coloring? Drawing. You're drawing. Mille and Victoria is drawing in Mille's room. We want to see what you've drawn when you're done. We want to see it.
Maybe some other time.
I did a dragon eye. Can I see it? Can I show it? She did a dragon eye.
I did it.
You did it.
I think I did.
No, you didn't. It needs to go in the bottom first.
Oh, okay. The little thing.
So, close to your door.
Okay. Das ist specielt.
Meget special. Our door is very special. Yeah, 10, 15 kilometers. 12, I think, actually. No plans without that. Could be. We could go by Christina tomorrow.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Is that your eye? Mila did an eye too. Mila loves to draw eyes. The other way around.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Victoria did these books at home. Just stamping the paper together. You did one more? You did a hand.
Ah, that's a good practice.
Your hand.
It's a very good practice.
She's got an automatic hand. She can draw from.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah. Thank you for showing us. What skill code? Last time I was live, Mila asked for animals to draw, and you guys came with 3, and I haven't shown it to you yet, but here it is. I got the cat, the turtle, and the penguin to get it closer.
Oh, they're neat.
And the turtle is all, oh no, they're fighting.
Oh yeah, it's a Kung Fu
kitty.
Yeah, Kung Fu kitty, Kung Fu penguin.
Hey, Bennett Klein did it.
And a peaceful turtle.
Yeah.
It just wants peace and quiet. Ja, det går meget godt, skat. Ikke? Jeg er dygtig. Mor er dygtig. Ja, det er jeg nemlig. Det er du også. Koncentrer dig, ikke, skat? Kommer sådan lige an på, hvilket humør du er i.
Mila Rose says, wow, Mila looks great. And Heather says, lovely.
Thank you.
I can't remember anything more.
Jeg kan huske, isn't it lovely? Or isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? But that's another song. That's a nice song too. But it is another song. Definitely is another song. Isn't that Stevie Wonder or something?
You love your penguin. Yeah, you said penguin. Yeah, she already moved it. I just needed to look at it again. Thank you, honey.
It's a really nice drawing. Very lovely.
Yeah. I think she just used an ordinary pencil to mark it up with, and then she used some water pencils to color it.
Yeah.
And her water brushes.
It's
She's
really
got
nice.
some water brushes somewhere. Victoria likes our kitty, the big yellow cat.
It doesn't go away anymore when she comes up to it.
He's just flat out in our hole.
But now he also knows
he got
that
in
she's
here.
there.
He's here now.
Nå, den hørte det. Jeg kan mærke ham på benene nu. Han stryger sig op af mine ben. Ja, du kan tegne ham. Ah. Well, it's the beginning of a dragon from Victoria. So that looks good. Okay. Er du sikker på, at Mille vil have, at du er derinde, uden Mille er derinde? Okay. I think she gets annoyed when we speak in English. Because she can. And she doesn't understand it.
She understands it, yeah. But it's nice
She understands a little bit, I think. I think she understands a few words, but...
We went to the cinema to see Geostorm. Dan, Mila and I. And when it started, the subtitles were gone. And we were, hey, where's the subtitles? And they came in and tried to fix it, but they had downloaded the wrong file. And they couldn't download the right one in time for all the films to go on time. So we got new tickets, we got freebies, and could stay and watch the movie to the end. And I started to translate some of the things they were saying to me. And she said, "Shut up, mother, I got this."
That's good.
And I told her, okay, just ask if you need anything.
Yeah.
If there's anything
you're missing,
getting, or you're confused by. And she would ask, what's...
Yeah, she had it. She got it.
She had it. She actually thinks she's crappy at English. Because
if she could sit through the whole movie and understand it, she's not crappy in English.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
She might not have understood all the words, but gotten the meaning of it.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing.
Exactly.
And it's because some in her class are very good at it. And of course, some learn easier than others.
But some also are better at speaking
than
to
writing
begin with than
reading.
others, you know.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, you're not good at writing English. At least you don't think you are. But again, some of the letters are very different from what you pronounce.
Yeah.
And that confuses me.
Takes getting used to. And the best thing is to practice listening, you know, like to...
Yeah.
If you have any choice, just listen to the movie in the language and then put subtitles on.
Yeah.
That's the best way to move beyond. Huh? No. Oh, well. She likes animals a lot.
Yeah, we have 2 kitties. And just after they got here, Mila and Victoria would get on the couch to watch Harry Potter. And our girl kitty, who is very much a lady, actually lie down between them and let them rock her.
That's a very friendly gesture.
Yeah. She usually, especially my husband's mother, he really likes to pet them.
Yeah.
And Lisa doesn't like her. No way. Get away from me.
It's probably because she really likes it.
Yeah.
Because cats are rude like that.
Yeah. I don't like cats. Fine, I'll rub all over you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't like cats? Look at how nice I am.
And I'll get my fur all over your clothes.
Yeah. Oh, you're allergic. I'm here.
Here, come on.
Let's have some fun. Actually, my mom she had a friend who had Siamese cats. Them cats have a nasty streak. They're mean. And the girl cat, she hated, but absolutely hated men. Really hated men. But she was sneaky about it. If there was a man she would pretend that she liked him, go to the extremes of going to lie down on his lap and let him pet her until he felt comfortable, because he had been warned.
Yeah.
You know, she would always warn people, please don't think that she likes you, because if you are a male, she will not like you. And you know, they would always get cheated. And then all of a sudden, when they started feeling comfortable, she'd just bring out her claw and in the face. Just like that. Yeah, that was a feisty Siamese cat. You never knew where you had that cat. That was
a bitch.
And she was small. She wasn't even, you know, she was a tiny one. But very, she would never do that with a woman. But males, she would just attack them. But she would first, you know, gain their trust.
Oh, you finished your dragon.
Wow, that's really good. Want to show it off? Victoria's dragon.
Hi, Bev.
Hi, Bev. Nice to see you. Coloring from Tina's house. I'm in Jutland. I just arrived today to Tina's house, and I'm coloring live with Tina here on my side. We're coloring live together today, so we're having a blast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Millie just finished another one.
That's really
Ready
nice.
to kiss.
Yeah. Really beautiful. Really nice shading. Yeah, so we're coloring together. I came here this afternoon with Victoria, and we had a lovely dinner that Tina's husband, Dan, made. It was really, really nice. And we went to the stables.
It was actually funny to see Victoria's face when we asked her to taste the sweet potato fries. Really?
Yeah, she didn't look, she didn't really taste them, did she?
She did.
And I mean, I bet she would have liked them if she had done it with an open mind. Because who doesn't like sweet potato fries? I mean, they're sweet. If you're a kid, you like sweet stuff.
Mila says they taste like carrots.
Yeah, a little bit.
I love cooked carrots.
But you can actually, if you cook them like a lot in the oven, if you roast them, carrots, they will get very similar to the sweet potato.
Yeah.
Also similar in the taste.
Yeah.
If you do it with red onions and tomatoes, just a few tomatoes, you get sort of a caramelly taste to it. Mund, øje,
an ear.
Næse eller et øre, ja.
You want to look at my ear?
Or you could go full face.
Yeah, you could draw full face. You're drawing an ear. You're drawing. Du må godt skubbe til computeren.
Ej, hun af, du er indendørs. Og du er ikke en webudvikler, vel? Ja, men altså, det er kun, hvis du er på multimediedesignskolen, du render rundt med en hue 24/7, skal...
Mila just giving us a song.
Den har jeg sunget mange gange.
Little Lisa gets a wet hat, and she loved it so much that she actually slept with it at night. So it says again, Little Lisa
Get a red hat.
Wet hat. So she
Loved it so much, she slept with it at night. Yeah. Loved it so much, she slept with it at night. It's not exactly the same in English. You can't really translate it.
Actually, that translation and the songs reminds me of Disney. Sometimes what they sing in Danish compared to the English, oh my God, I'm going to throw up or something.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
It's like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why? Please don't do that. Oh yeah, yours is pink. Mine has a
going to
Fire.
be orange.
Mine is on fire. Sveder du ikke, skat, med den der trøje på? It's one of the new ones she got. And they're so, I mean, this all this brand thing that she got from
Adidas.
yeah, and she's like really crazy about them. But they also got a turn in the dryer, and they didn't really like it that much.
Even likes her Adidas for gymnastics.
Yeah, I never buy Adidas or any brand.
You rarely do.
But she got them from my ex. He came by from his new girlfriend. As a year older than Victoria. Most of the clothes Victoria can't fit so well because she's not as big as Victoria, I think, or just a slight bit bigger, but not a lot. But there was all these fancy Adidas shirts, and then there was some football clothes also, and some really smart, also sort of like some pants thing. That she really, yeah, she was a happy camper. Going very fancy, smart. To school the next day.
His cousin at the same age is pretty much bigger than me is.
Yeah.
And we also have those hand-me-down clothes.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But it's always nice to get hand-me-downs if it's from one person.
Yeah.
Because when they get to the age that Victoria is and the age that Millie is, if you get it in a second-hand shop, then it's so used that
most of it is so worn
it's
out.
not really nice. But if it's from one person who didn't wear it so much, then it's perfect.
Yeah, and often it's like, oh, she really liked this one and doesn't want to get rid of it, but she can't fit it anymore. We'll really use it for a while.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
So it's all the good ones.
It's nice.
I actually think, yeah, Mila also had some clothes from Christina's, the youngest daughter. Not so much anymore. They are very different in build. You've seen Mila how slender she is.
Yeah.
And looking at Dan and me, I don't know where she gets it. I really don't. Must be my mother. She's not big.
That probably is. I think sometimes it skips, you know, like like for instance, I have like
too.
my feet are like 36,
That's small.
but my mom's was like 38, and my dad's is like 44. But my grandmother on my dad's side, she had 35. So I was thinking that maybe it just skipped on up to me to get
I
this.
see it in horses. Their generations are fasting.
Yeah.
So I had one where I had two equally sized horses put together, and the foal was quite a bit smaller when it was grown, and that was because we had weights Wales Mountain Pony, the 7th generation. 7th generation.
That's funny, yeah. But it can come
and that
out.
made it like 2 or 3 inches shorter.
But it can also, like, you can have two white parents, where there's a little bit of black, like 10 generations back,
and all of a sudden
there will come a black kid.
Yeah, and then they'll go, hey, who did you sleep with?
You know what? Actually, I had a friend that I went to school with, and she was like mulatto, and both her mom and her dad were white, and well, they weren't her mom and dad after birth, but the mom had banked on it actually being her husband that was the father, and not the one-night stand she had with a U.S. Marine guy.
Oops.
That's a bit of a lot to bank on when it's going to be that obvious when the baby comes out. I mean, that's. I mean, I would probably have said something about it instead of letting the guy walk around for 9 months looking forward to having his baby and then being birthed. And jeg var en film, hvad med det?
Jeg ser håret over.
Tak skal du have. Ej, ved du hvad? Den er meget fin. Men jeg har jo
Du
ikke
snakket
rødt
med-
hår længere.
Jamen, det er nu
Ej, det er lidt rødt
gamle.
ud spidserne.
Yeah. So this is me from Victoria. It's very pretty.
Talking.
Ja. Du skal børste tænder i dag. Meget, fordi jeg kan stadigvæk se det der croissant. We had a croissant on the train, but that seems to, in those teeth that she has, it just seems to stick.
Yeah. He's drawing a face now.
It's looking really good, huh?
Yeah. She's been at art class.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they couldn't find teachers for the spring
Mm.
class, so we don't have it at.
So they should just hire me.
Yeah, but then you have to move here.
Yeah, that's true.
I would like that.
I don't know if I would be good at teaching art class.
Well, when Mila started, they had one teacher, and I liked her very much. The next they got, she was way more stern with the kids, but she was technically very much better.
Yeah.
So it's a balance. It really is.
I don't think it's that important to be technically good. I think it's important to be able to inspire and give the right directions.
Yeah.
Because technique you can train, but inspiration and
She was good enough for with inspiration and telling them what to go for and how to try to do this or that. It was just I need order. that wasn't.
that was a little
bit too stern.
excessive. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too stern.
My friend, her daughter is going in her art class. They've been told that they cannot use dark colors, and they can definitely not use black because that's negative. I was so angry when I heard that. Some art teacher telling the kids which colors they're allowed to use. I'm like, what is
That
up
is
with
putting
that?
restrictions
That is
on
like,
creativity.
yeah, exactly. That's closing down for creativity in the worst way
For
possible.
one assignment, you can say you need to use
Yeah,
this
yeah.
or this,
That's can
or
be a
go for that
challenge.
and that.
But you can't say that you can't color anything with that color. And that was her, like, you couldn't color anything with that color. Would not use any black at all in her classes. Because that was banned. Yes,
Well,
you must.
you actually just used black ink at some point, a tiny pencil, and they had to make a funny face.
It's also funny.
Just make the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and then do it.
I actually have some.
You have some of them, right?
I
You
some
have ink. Yeah, you have ink too.
And I have some pencils and ink brush thing.
Got an ink pen.
Yeah.
Ink pen.
Something like that.
Old fashioned.
That's not a fountain pen.
No.
No?
You dip it in the ink.
Oh, okay, a dip one.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I got rid of the Christmas.
Yeah.
You've got the hiccups. Yeah. Just saying that, and I'm back to training my dragon. I think I could recite the first 10 minutes. Sleep.
Yeah?
I once used it as a sleep medication. Put that one on, and I'll just, if I ain't asleep when they say that, then I need to start it over.
How's to Train My Dragon or what?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
This book, it's 12 days more for book with a few degrees south of freezing still. Seen it a million times. I just have a thing for dragons. Anything dragons.
So you would really like if you got a dragon egg for your birthday?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think they do this.
No, not at all.
They won't eat you, no.
No. They won't set your house on fire by accident or
Nope.
anything like that.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
They will be nice and friendly with your family, your neighbors, everything. Yeah, actually,
I envy the
no worse than a
Daenerys
house.
Storm with her faces.
I think so too.
Freehand, or are you looking at anyone? Freehand. Yeah. Not in heels. But she's got her ear pierced. I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a piercing. No ring in it.
I
Yet.
thought about your ring. Your date piercing.
Yeah, I've got the date piercing. For my migraines.
I thought about that.
That's
Yes.
difficult. That's difficult to draw like that.
Yeah, that's very difficult
I
to
was
draw.
just like, no, she doesn't have that.
You don't want her to have it.
No, I think it's her.
It did hurt. It did. But I'm happy I got it. No,
Hi Patricia, hi Debbie. I'm using a Stettler Triplus markers, water-based, and Tina is using Tiger Twin markers.
Yeah. Maria's trusty tiger markers.
Yeah, tip, clean out the sharpener oven. That's the same that happens with me. What? Yeah, Stettler Triplus.
That's the Triplus
Yeah.
color. The other are Triplus fine lines.
Yeah, these are the
That's the-
Triplus color.
Yeah.
Water-based markers. Then the others are Tiger Twin markers that are alcohol-based. Ja. Ja, men så skal vi lige finde laderen og sætte den ind. Den ligger i min kuffert.
Der er et ladestik. Ladekabel til det. Jeg har faktisk et ladestik her.
Det tror jeg. Jeg kan det der. Jeg tror det bliver. Så det er vores kabel.
Ja,
Det er vores kabel, der er ikke.
okay.
Vida and Victoria was drawing on
Yeah.
Maria's iPad earlier today. They were actually quite cool.
They were
drawing
having
together.
pretty much fun with that. Coloring from Tina's house. Look, we got a lot of messages. This
Oh
is
my
what
God.
happens to me.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We missed a lot.
we missed a lot of messages because it happens this.
Somebody asked who was who. The blue one wiggling here, that's me, and Maria.
I'm the one with the green one with the water marker right
Yeah.
here. Nail polish.
I'm clean.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, they confirmed it already.
yeah.
We're way behind.
Tina has a wedding ring on.
Yeah, on the left.
Cool. Yeah, but you see, that's what happens.
You messed
They
yours
don't
up,
come.
Christina. Then I need to print you a new one. They don't have a printer, so I'm not printing
Can
for
she
her.
get Louisa with her so I can give her the present?
If we go to see them, then you can bring it.
Yeah.
And I will show you. You're annoyingly good.
But my
I always mess up with highlights and lowlights.
my finger getting black because I'm playing.
She used her fingertips
Yeah.
as blender.
That's the best blender you can get, actually.
We've got some paper stumps.
Yeah, but the finger works really
And
nicely
Q-tips.
also.
Your beloved
got
Q-tips. Your
Yeah.
Q-tips. She loves you using Q-tips for anything. But your regular pencils, actually the fingers are just
They're good.
fine.
Yeah. But they do get a little bit dirty. Just slightly.
I think your daughter is right.
Hvad sker der?
Nej, who?
used to say toe.
Toe. Nope.
Toe.
It's taking me a lot longer, I think. I think it's
When
getting
did
really
you-
nice and very bright colors.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, and then I took it from that one and took the next one down there.
It won't be exactly the opposite same.
No, it won't. Also, there's a big difference in the colors.
Absolutely.
And I think there's a difference in the intensity, actually. These are pretty intense.
They are.
Intense. And normally I think those are intense, but these are,
How?
yeah, they're power intense.
I love them. They're so bright.
Yeah.
That again.
What?
Had a white dot. Can't
Oh, yeah, I
have it.
hate that too.
Can't have it. It's there.
Yes.
How rude. Do not ask your mom to think.
Found it.
Mhm.
I can't really determine this color. It looks blue on the end, but more green when it's down.
Yeah, it's sort of like the jeans blue, dark jeans. So it's sort of strange because it's in between blue and turquoise and green.
Yeah, something in between.
In between those three.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to determine where it should go. And
Yeah.
it's very close to the dark green.
Yeah.
If you put it next to it, they're very, very similar.
I do have them next to each other here.
I definitely think that
I'm stealing Lily's drawing again. But she did some more. She did some more shading on
the nose is perfect.
Yeah.
The nose is absolutely perfect. I love
it.
it.
Shades from the power cord.
It's really nice. Oops.
I don't know if you can see how well shaded it actually is.
It's
It's
really
actually-
neat.
She's annoyingly good.
It's really neat. Just gonna move this a little bit. So, yeah.
They're having fun.
Vores iPad, den er altså noget helt særligt, den der vores iPad. Jeg kan ikke selv finde ud af de ting, jeg kan. It's funny, my iPad can do so many things and I don't know half of what it can do, or even I only use it for drawing. I use it for nothing else.
This is not boring.
They have found a coloring program.
It's so rude that the Masograph now costs money.
Yeah.
But that's probably because it was
Good,
pretty
you're back,
popular.
Carol.
Oh yeah, now. Good to be back. Let me see, we'll have to remember to do this because otherwise we can miss a lot.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
have
We
to
missed
look up
quite a lot.
here.
Yeah. Well, when I'm live, I use my old iPhone, and then I log on to my computer, and they're not hooked up together. So I actually just have the messages scroll up by themselves.
Yeah, but that's nice. If they change, because otherwise, you know, if you're sitting and you
I'm
don't
actually
see-
distracted by
then
it.
you miss it.
I'm actually distracted by it because I see it out of my corner each time they move.
Yeah. Yeah, but here, if you don't, you know, you have to scroll all the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you miss the messages. So good, Christina. Sleep nice.
Come back,
Sleep
Good
well.
night.
Good night.
We'll talk tomorrow about seeing each other. but she's actually home.
Okay,
So we
cool.
can go visit her.
Yeah.
And you can watch those teeny weeny ears on the pony.
Yeah,
They're
that
just
would
so
be
small.
interesting
It's
to
so
see.
cute.
It's a sweet one.
Feeling just like that.
Mila had a tiny Shetland pony when she was younger,
Yeah.
and she named him after Mater from Cars,
Okay.
the tow truck.
Yeah.
But on Danish, that's Bumle.
Bumle.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
And he also had, I think his ears was this high. Just
Oh.
tiny little ears.
It's
He
funny.
was so cute.
And they were so lost in all his mane.
I guess they don't need big ears to hear, or
The small ponies, the Shetland ponies, are from a cold region. They need small ears to contain
Ah.
them. Oh, he's actually right here.
oh, what's a sweetie?
He's dusty. Very dusty. That's a little bit better.
Ah, that's
See those
neat.
tiny ears?
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, very
He
tiny
wasn't
ears.
even a meter high.
Oh, that's so sweet.
We actually had planned on keeping him
Mm?
for the rest of his life. When we got him, he was a cute pony by then, but the first 2 weeks we couldn't catch him in the field. He was just, oh no, I don't know what you're going to do with me, so I'll just stay away.
Ah,
But he learned that we wouldn't do anything unpleasant to him,
okay.
and he was just the nicest little boy.
Ow.
But he started not being good with the other horses. He would
Oh.
get sad and alone and lonely because the big horses were after him. And then we decided to give him away to a friend of my sister's. Oh my god, this is actually starting to fly out. Oh, bummer.
I'll have to look at my set if there's
Yeah.
another one there, I think.
I think it'll last the drawing.
Okay, as long as it lasts the drawing.
So we gave him away to a friend of my sister who had 2 small ponies too. And who did he become friends with? The largest horse in the stable.
Yeah, but he was already used to big horses.
Yep.
She actually also got a girlfriend. I remember.
Yeah, and the girlfriend, the girl horse's name was Mille.
Yeah, really? Ah, that's so
Mille's
cool.
pony got to live with Mille.
That's so cool.
But he got sick a few years ago and went over the rainbow. We went there to say goodbye to him.
Not the
That
rainbow,
was-
but at the store.
Yeah, at the stable.
Yeah.
So we went to say goodbye to him. It was very
It
sad.
was so sad. I was in school when he got to rainbow. It was so sad.
We went the day before they got him put down.
Mm.
I was so sad.
Had a few pictures taken.
Yeah.
He was in so much pain.
Oh.
She really, literally tried everything.
Yeah.
Even the vet said normal people would have stopped
Yeah.
way before. I said, why are you putting so much money into a Shetland pony? You can't even use it for anything. And she was just, hey, who gets to decide which life is more important?
Yeah, exactly.
If you have an animal, it's your job to take care of it.
Exactly, and do the best
And-
that you can.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's a mouse, you have a pet mouse, or a cat, or a dog, or a horse.
Yeah.
If it's sick, take care of it.
Yeah.
If it's time to go, you let go.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm getting to smaller spaces with this one. But I've actually noticed that it was starting to give up on me. I haven't used any markers more than others have done, so I think the amount of ink in them varies.
Yes, definitely. And I actually think that is the dark turquoise, or is it the blue? It's the dark turquoise. Yeah.
dark turquoise.
Yeah, that's the one that I've experienced that run out fastest as well.
Yeah.
So it's
I actually think, is it this green, the dark green, I think. That's also no, just at the edge. It's not covering as much, but it's too.
Yeah.
Only mean that I'm there over here and there in front of it.
And she has to go to the doctor around 1.
Yeah. Yes, Bev, it's the first time we meet in person.
Yeah.
I think it's about 2 years ago when we had our first telephone call.
Probably, yes, I think
then
so.
It was about a year, something where we didn't talk actually.
Yeah.
And then we started talking again.
Yeah, with the Weirdies and
yeah,
I think so.
before Christmas.
Yeah, because then I started being more active also.
Before that, because you invited me to your forest team.
Oh yeah, I did. That's true.
I need to contact you again. It's good.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything in there now.
Okay.
Because nobody's really active.
Because it was only Danny who posted.
Danny is the only one who's really active right now. I think the French, they are really, really busy. Because it's Vero and Lawrence and Elizabeth, they're all French.
Yeah.
And they're really busy, I think, with coloring for the French.
I just got a message from Vero.
Yeah.
Saying that she had to go on a course and she wouldn't be able to do the admin job for a while.
Yeah.
In our group, so
I think also Elizabeth is very busy with her mom, who's older, and she visits her a lot. And Lawrence just got divorced and moved, so I think they each have their things that they're busy with.
Well, we're all busy at different times,
And then I think each of them have a lot of artists, a lot of French artists that they are working with. Danny, she colors and colors and colors and colors. Danny is, I think she's Dutch. I'm not sure if she's Dutch or, but she's been on the team for a long time. And she actually colored Weirdies before I even published the first Weirdies. She had colored a lot of Weirdies, but the ones that we're doing now, which is also the ones that were back then, she's redoing, I think. Yeah.
It had a break and then I could do this too.
But I'm not really doing anything in there because now I'm not putting a lot up from Global Doodle Jams, and so that was more what I had in there. It was not really my personal color team. It was more a color team that I used for Global Doodle Jams. Because I've never really had my own coloring team for my own work. I've always just more made competitions that are open for everyone, or asked a specific person to color, like that. Ellen Walters always colors for my Twister books.
For the cover.
Yeah, for the cover.
Oh, the
and
one
Johanna Answers colored a lot for my covers. So
yeah, the one you did for the Color's Choice edition. That was really cool.
That was Vero, but she won it. I mean, there we choose the one that I choose the one that I think is the prettiest.
You need to choose the one you think will work best for the book, right?
Yeah, work best for the book, and it's beautiful. And of course, it's not the same as the winner last year. Yeah, it's also, I don't want it to be the same person every time. No. And then they will have to color my portrait the same colors as the winning drawing for the back. And I already have the one for the the next Colorist Choice book. I also have all the things chosen, but I'm having difficulty getting it put together. So I don't know what's going to happen. If I'll get it done or not. We'll have to see. But I do have everything out there. I mean, but it's just that I lost that hard disk. So that was the original stuff is is gone, which
Exactly.
means that I would have to re-clean, or some is not as good. And
Yeah. So it turned out to be a much larger problem.
yeah,
Yeah, it's tricky to get the rest of, but it's nice for swirling it together.
yeah.
We're using slush ice straws.
Just turn it on.
Yeah, I do that too.
Then you can get everything. Then you get everything.
like the
Every
You want to
other
see them a
eye.
little bit closer? Maybe we should hold up here. You can hold yours up a little bit so that they can see it.
I don't like the other eye I made, but I think I'm done.
You know, you always say, "Oh, this eye is good," and then you make the other one and go, "Oh no!"
Yeah, but that's
I
the
don't like
thing.
the
That's why you have to sort of line out the eyes at the same time. You have to do the line out of it so that you have them, like if you do like a perspective, where you do like a light cross between over and down, and then just line out the eyes on that line. You don't have to fill out both lines first, but just make that line so that you have them aligned. It's a technique.
So I'm done with my book.
You finished your book. Yeah. If you want, I have more paper and you can make another. Or you can just get one of your.
It's also 12. Ooh.
Is it midnight?
Ja.
You need to get ready for bed.
Også dig, Victoria. Du skal gøre dig klar til at gå i seng. Klokken den er 12. Ja, jeg ved godt, du troede lige, at du var helt undsluppet radaren der. At vi var så optaget, og det har vi så også været, fordi klokken er nået at blive 12, ikke?
Usually I have the clock down.
Down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there you see it.
Yeah,
You don't
but it's
see
up
it
there. No,
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I know.
Actually, I don't know why
You don't like my tribal?
No.
No, I brought in the browns.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
I like the color.
Yeah.
Yesterday I used reverse rainbow. So instead of going from yellow to orange, I went from, what did I do? I did red, orange, yellow, green, and yeah.
It's also nice. That's why I'm doing that today.
Yeah. When you start with the red, it's nice.
Yeah, because I think sometimes, like for instance, I have a heart here, I have a mouth here. There's some parts that I want to have red.
Yeah.
So it sort of depends what the starting point is.
Mila says bye bye. You can get
Bye-bye.
ready for bed.
Victoria, sluk.
No.
Det ligner en røv.
Yeah.
Det ligner ikke en svin.
No, it's
Sonic doesn't look like a porcupine.
It's
It's like
just
a fox. Blue fox.
Yeah, a blue fox.
Yeah.
But maybe Victoria misunderstood part of what he was.
I
no
think
idea.
he is a porcupine.
Yeah.
Or else it's a fox with
So
weird
maybe
hair.
it's a porcupine that wants to be a fox. Maybe it's a
foxy fast.
Maybe it's a gene manipulated porcupine.
Porcufox.
Yeah. I'm using the Stettler Triplus color markers, water-based. I don't think that they're similar in colors actually.
Nah.
I think if you look at them
These are a bit
side by
muted.
side, these seem muted compared to these. These seem a lot stronger in the colors.
Yeah.
Actually. Whereas normally I think that these are quite strong. But look, next to
Compared
these,
to these,
compared,
yeah.
then
I
these
think
are
actually-
definitely more.
A few years ago, I bought the tiger markers, and I opened one set, and I actually found them dull and boring.
Yeah,
I think that's because I was used to those.
I think so. Because that's what I find with, for instance, the Faber-Castell. I find them a little bit, not dull and boring, but just like very muted.
Yeah.
Very muted.
Det kan man gøre helt aldeles.
Yeah. Okay, excuses, Victoria.
Right spin.
Yeah.
It's they need them to go up the air mattress, and that's with the power cord. I'll ask them to close the door and they do it.
Yeah.
Because it's noisy.
Victoria er ekspert i ja. Victoria er nattøj, og så skal du ud og børste tænder. Hvor har du din kuffert henne? Så går du bare herind, og så sidder du derinde.
Hun er ude og børste tænder lige nu.
Og det foregår.
Hvor børster man tænder hen på den? Anytime.
I've asked that question 100 times to Victoria as well.
Yeah.
Where do you brush your teeth? You
In
can
the
see
living room or in the kitchen.
where you will
on the
spill it
back.
on the floor, and yeah. We're trying to get the girls to go to bed because it's actually 12 o'clock. We missed it. It's actually 5 past midnight.
Yeah.
We kind of got carried away, and the girls took advantage of that.
Yep.
Full
They were
advantage.
just drawing here beside us.
Yeah. We're being quiet and nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But they probably aren't even aware what time it was. I don't think so. I don't think they're aware of that. I mean, Victoria might have been, because she's kind of obsessing about what time it is at the moment, so she might have been quite aware.
She had the iPad.
Yeah, and she looks at that all the time. She also looks up here how much time I've already been on. That's why she doesn't like Patreon, because she can't see how long it's passed. And she looks at the time up there. She's very observant about those numbers, because she's into numbers. She's always been into numbers and mathematics. When she was smaller, she would count the spaghetti. It's like she could count.
Well, I like to have 2 or 4 on my
Yeah. No, but she would count all the spaghettis.
I eat too many spaghettis for counting. It will take too long. I have something with numbers too.
Yeah.
At one time, I used to count all the white stripes in the road. When I
Oh
was a
no!
I knew how many were between Vising, where we are at now, and Hestin, where we picked you up.
Oh,
I
okay.
knew how many there were. But the last time I counted them was when we drove to the vet to get my old dog picked out.
Well, so now you don't count them no more.
No.
No.
But I have a hard time not counting the steps when I'm walking the stairs.
Oh, I have a hard time too. But I get thrown off if they're out of the fours. I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But they have to go in sort of like a set.
Yeah.
And then if they're out of that set order or something, then I get slightly thrown off.
I just count and keep counting.
Okay.
I don't stop. But you like uneven numbers. I like even.
Yeah, I really like uneven numbers.
4 is.
Yeah, I like 9.
Yeah. My mom's favorites is 7 and 13.
7 and but they're good numbers too.
She's born with 7.
Yeah. 7, 9, 13.
I used 7, 9, 13 once and knocked under the table.
And everything went sour.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never
Never
did
do
it
that.
again. I was going at a show with 2 horses, a young one who was actually just doing a halter class, and an older one doing a written class. No, 4, I think, 4 classes. And the young one got kicked on her leg and got lame.
Oh
It
shit.
is actually the old one I have up there now.
Yeah.
When she was young, 2 years I think she
Yeah.
was. And I had to call them and say, oh, I can't bring the young one. I can't bring it, it got hurt. And, oh, but you're still bringing the other one. Oh, yes, absolutely. Numbers and knocking and everything.
Yeah.
And when I got to the stable the day after, she had a swelling
Oh shit.
where you put the saddle
Oh no.
under her belly, where you tie the girth. And I got the vet out, and he took a look and said, hey, it's protein poisoning.
Oh shit.
Okay, what do I do? Well, you take protein out of her food and you ride her. Ride. exercise some more. Well, then I can go to the show still. Absolutely, no problem. Just keep going. So I called them again. Hey, you know, I can start, but I can't use a saddle. Can I go anyway? And I'm used to riding without a saddle. I do that actually most of the time. So they said, oh, you really want to do that? Yes, absolutely. Can I do it? Yeah, just come. And I got a diploma for being the most enthusiastic rider at the show. I didn't win anything else.
No, but the most enthusiastic.
Yeah, I got a nice ribbon and everything. It was fun. It's one of those competitions that just keeps sticking in the back of my head. It was fun. It's riding 2 dressage classes without a saddle.
And how did it go?
It was fine, actually. It was fun, and it had nice percentage, a nice score, but not enough to win anything.
No.
And the next day it was jumping.
Yeah.
And I said, well, now that I'm doing without a saddle, can I change the high class to the one under the other class? Yeah, sure, you can do that. You're doing without saddle. Come on, of course you can.
Yeah.
And it went fine. No problems at all. I was used to it anyway, riding without the saddle. But one time,
what do you do with your feet when you're riding without the saddle?
What do I have to do with my feet when I ride with the saddle?
How do you hold them on? You have those stirrups.
Yeah, but
you just hold them.
Tread down.
You don't tread down. Okay, yeah.
That's Emilia. She's trying to say something in English. Don't know the word.
The air mattress, isn't it? Air mattress. There's probably some fancier word for it.
That probably is.
See, we lose this. They probably will.
Yeah.
The widow. Yeah, muted. I haven't tried the black widows.
I haven't either.
No.
I've looked at them many times.
I have the Conte. They're also black. And I have a feeling that maybe some of these Scorpios, black widows, are exactly the same. Somebody just made a name that would be more appealing.
Yeah.
But they are the same pencils to begin with. I always have a feeling that they are. Sorry. But I have with a lot of these new brands that are coming up and hyping up, I have a feeling that they are all manufactured the same place, just with different branding. I know that some people will not be happy about hearing that, especially the ones who make those pencils. That's why I'm being careful about saying it. But I do have a feeling that a lot of what we're seeing around is the same, especially if you look at the Margot Raffines. You will see like about 10 or 20 brands that are produced the absolutely same place with different names. They're all made the same place. All of them, no exceptions.
Well, for the price, the Raffines are actually okay.
Yeah, but the other ones, there's people who, okay, but then they buy that one and that one and that one, but in the end, it's 3 sets of the same.
Yeah.
In reality.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thinking it don't matter, but still,
I still like the brands best when I can buy one.
One single.
Yeah, so when I run my favorite color down,
you can just replace
get that one and not have 10 new grays.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right about that.
Victoria likes the air mattress.
Well, it's nice that she's liking it.
She's supposed to sleep there. Yes, just get the blanket.
Let's hope she doesn't go wee all night.
Then I'll go kick her ass.
Yeah. Go wee all night. Victoria? Har du børstet tænder? Godt.
It's a secret. What toothbrush?
Big
If
secret.
it was the one or the other.
I mean, I'll figure it out some
Anyway.
way because I'll have to know before I have to use mine.
Yours will be the one in the package.
Okay.
The only unwrapped one.
So it'll be a huge surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting like nervous about this. You know, am I gonna get the purple one or the pink one?
Yeah, because that's very important.
Because the purple is purple and purple, the pink is pink and white. You know,
Yeah. And I
there's a
guess
huge
the
difference.
the pink and white will probably make your teeth whiter or something.
You don't know that, no. I mean, this is gonna be nerve-wracking to think about which
Yeah.
one I got.
Just color your Weirdie and you
Yeah, you know, and try
stress
to.
down.
I'm having problems breathing now. It's gonna be the biggest surprise of my
Silly
life.
girls.
Which toothbrush color am I gonna end up with? Of 2 identical toothbrushes. I almost can't stand the excitement,
The suspense.
the suspense. Yeah. So, yeah.
You know what?
What?
I missed you going into these.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I didn't want to say anything because you were so much in front of me before, so I thought, yeah, you missed those.
I'll just go out there. Good.
But it's looking really pretty.
I'll just continue with orange.
Oh, there's a kitty cat on my foot. That's
That's
nice.
got to be tiger.
He likes that.
Yeah.
He just goes brushing up against them.
If I have a blanket on my legs,
Yeah.
just square between my feet.
Ah, that's nice.
He does that in my bed too.
Yeah.
You can lie there all night. Then every time I need to turn, I wake up.
Yeah.
Carefully turning.
Oh, nej.
Du har ikke cigaret til far i dag.
Den er faldet i søvn.
Nej, han siger ja.
Nå.
My dad has something to read before he's there.
Ja, jeg kan ikke se lige nu, fordi jeg skal ikke blive færdig her. Er den fed? Yeah, I like that color too. Lime. Lime is a great color. I like that. It's one of my favorites. And this one, love that color.
The light purple.
Yeah,
That one.
that one. That's a really nice color.
Just reaching in front of the camera. Sorry about that.
So I'll have to go have a look at her bed because it's
A big surprise.
yeah, a big surprise.
Det bliver også bare bedre.
En lille bitte smule.
Ledningdækker. Så vi kan gå.
Så
It's pink.
det må du ikke sige til
No, I'm saying to them, not to Maria.
Who's got the pink brush?
Maria.
Maria got the pink toothbrush. Yeah. So we know Victoria chose. I can't say it now. I'm going to say it again. And I can't tell you what color toothbrush.
Oh, secrets from me.
Mila just told me what toothbrush you're going to use.
Oh,
I know what toothbrush you're having.
how exciting! Now I'm feeling all left out.
So you picked her toothbrush. Your daughter couldn't choose. So
I know
I
she
did.
can't choose. She can never ever make up her mind.
Now my
I
glasses
told
empty
my
too.
mom.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my mom. Tell me more.
Du skal ikke blive ved med at pludre derinde, vel? Det tror jeg.
I just gave them 10 minutes.
Okay, that's good. Because I think if she shuts up and says goodnight, then Victoria will shut up.
Well, actually, when he's over at her cousin's,
Yeah.
her cousin will go to sleep, like, just like my husband does. 30 seconds on the other side and he's
Yeah.
snoring. And he could lie for hours just staring into nothing.
Oh, that's so
She
boring.
can't sleep.
That's so boring.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Me too.
I mean, yesterday it was just horrible. When I finally made it to bed after I finished most of the things that I really needed to finish before I could go to bed,
Yeah.
then I was coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and having to sit up and cough and having to sit up and cough.
Impossible.
And then I
Sleep.
was freezing. I was just so cold. I think it must have been really, really windy yesterday.
It's really hard to fall asleep when you're freezing.
Yeah. And I just kept, and I had my duvet on and everything, and
I have an electronic heat pad.
Oh,
I put it
yeah.
on my back. When my back hurts or if I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Even if it's my feet that are cold, I'll put it on my back. It's like that actually helps
Spread out.
faster. I don't know if it's because I heat my blood before it goes into the legs or whatever, but I feel it's helping more than putting anything hot on my feet. Don't just get this icky wet hot feeling.
Yeah.
Cold sweat.
Oh, and it was horrible. And I felt just awake and awake and awake and awake. And then when I finally had to get up, I just kept putting it 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes more. From like 6:30 until almost 9:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get up and drive husband to work. So I got up at 6:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, hubby, just get up. Come on, I'm ready to go. And usually he's waiting for me. I was just so tired, I had decided to keep the horses a bit later.
Yeah.
So I just said, come on, I'm ready. You gotta go. I got to get home, back to sleep.
Yeah. Get a bit of
I can
sleep.
get 2 hours more, then I can still feed the horses, get my breakfast, and be ready for the hot water exercise.
Yeah. I think also,
That's funny you get that down there as well.
yeah, it's kind of funny. And that's also in a different kind of area
Yeah.
that it hits. So at least it's being consistent and being weird.
Yeah. It's weird about being ready.
Yeah, because now I'm getting that tribal drawn in here.
Yeah.
It will be kind of that same feeling. So yeah. Oh, I have to scroll.
Yeah.
Hi Anne, nice to see you.
Sorry, we're late.
It's not really that late. Not really that late. We've been coloring for 2 hours and 5 seconds. So, but we haven't gotten that far because I'm coloring for the first time in the normal size, and I'm coloring with the new markers with the Stettler Triplus color. I'm just trying to get used to them.
They have a
And
smaller
then we've been
tip.
talking, and yeah, they have a smaller tip.
And the girls have been coming and going.
Yeah, and we've been talking.
Yeah.
So we're just taking our time with her. We also need to, give her some respect. And if you're seeing double, it's because you're seeing double.
Absolutely.
Double trouble. So yeah.
It actually looks great with the purples down here as well.
I think
Mine is
so.
all yellow here.
I think this is a good, also that it just got on the last one here.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Yeah. No, but I didn't, honestly, I think, I didn't really sleep because I was just cold and cold and cold.
Cold and coughing.
and coughing. And every time I was starting to cough bad, I had to sit up
Yeah. Otherwise,
in the
you
bed.
can't really
Otherwise,
give it that
no, yeah,
to get it out.
yeah. And then I had to go out and pee. So it was really, really annoying. No fun at all. It was just this dry, annoying cough that I still have.
Really have been that slimy cough.
Yeah. Yeah, Victoria's had slimy as well. I've been more dry. No,
And a lot of snot.
Yeah, a lot of
She's got
snot.
snotty
I've had
nose.
a lot of snot.
I usually get sick too when things get it bad. But so far I haven't got it.
So far you've been lucky.
Yeah.
That's good. I've been sick. I think it's annoying.
It's a waste of time.
But I'm so used to it.
It's so freaking waste of time.
Yeah, but I'm so used to it, so I don't
Yeah.
really feel that my days are any different if I'm sick or if I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do the same stuff. I mean, I just
it's
might
easier
get
when
more
you're
tired.
Your own boss. You can do
Yeah.
it from home. It's easier being sick.
Yeah.
Last year around this time, oh my god, I went down bad. Just a virus, they couldn't do anything. But I actually had to sit in our chair over there to sleep. I couldn't lie down at all.
Yeah, that's what I get bad sometimes also with the breathing, then I can't lie down.
I think I lived in that chair for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And 3 of the days I hardly remember. I was so far gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't color, I couldn't read. I just had the television going on some. Well, I was probably watching some of the same movies that I
Binge
can't
watching.
stand so far. I was just so long gone. I don't remember anything. I couldn't remember what I did. But I remember what drawing I colored, what design I colored when I started to feel better.
Yeah.
There's a cat sitting on a pole. That was actually quite a challenging one. I had some fire brush, I don't know, whatever behind it. And those lines were just blurring into one.
Fire brush?
Fire. I don't know, it was a brush of some sort.
Okay, that sounds cool.
But it's not a real design to it.
You can, it doesn't matter which design it is. It doesn't matter.
I think it turned out okay. I colored the cat black. That was actually quite a challenge to get a black cat.
Yeah, because also with making it interesting,
Yeah.
you need some highlights and stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely not good at that.
So remember to get your Weirdie. I'm sorry that I'm so coughing. Too bad. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, we're doing fine. This is mine with the Tri Plus color, Statler Tri Plus color. And this is the Tiger Twin Markers that Tina's working with right now. And yeah, look at that. That looks yummy, doesn't it? Looks very yummy. And yeah, I'm still coughing, and we had a really nice, well, we went with the train here, and it was a nice trip. It didn't take that long. It was annoying all the way because I wanted to smoke, and you can't smoke on the train. So Victoria had to be a bit adult. I wanted to go outside when it stopped at the stations, but it didn't stop long enough. So I couldn't do that. But we made it. And it's nice that we got here. So
I thought I put it in my folder.
yeah,
17, but it's not
you
there.
didn't.
It's not there.
Mm.
But I will find it.
It's looking good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at this. Just the bottom there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just, whoa, I'm almost done.
Sometimes
I just go, and that, and then nothing more.
yeah, because sometimes you get caught up, and then you sort of lose track of how far you actually made it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool now. We worked our way through, because at one point it seemed like it would never stop. I think when I was through the first round of colors, I was thinking, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. But it isn't.
Let's see, red, back to red. We're on our third round now.
Yeah. It was after the first round I was thinking, oh, there's a long way to go on this one.
Yeah.
But now we're getting very close. But we've also been chatting away and been distracted by the girls.
And the cat.
Yeah.
It's been here too. Tickling feet.
The feet tickling cat. So yeah.
Normally it's dogs who would lie on your feet under the table.
Yeah.
He does it too. Our kitty.
Maybe he just thinks he's just a tiny bit of a dog when he feels like it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just when he feels like it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You need more to drink?
Oh yeah. Thank you. So yeah, it's really nice to be here. And we went to the stables, and there's this one thing that's really cool out here. When you go outside, it's really, really dark. Not like, I mean, in Copenhagen, in the capital, in the big city, it doesn't really get dark the same way. So when you go outside here and you look up, you can really see the stars. You don't see them that that well in the city. So that's kind of a real treat also. It's a real treat being away from home. It's really nice to get away and see something different. And Victoria was so excited, and I was excited, and just the whole trip and everything. And she packed, and yeah, so that is really great. Great trip to go on together, and on the train and everything. It's also an experience, and yeah, great all together to get here and just be away from what we're normally in. That's really awesome. So we're really happy to get the opportunity to go here and visit with Tina and Dan and Mille. And it's awesome that the girls, even though that there's 5 years between them, that they're getting along so well. That's awesome. They're both so sweet, and they're having a really good time. It seems that they are both being very respectful of each other, so that's very good. And it's easier to get along. But I think it's because they're both quiet and nice, Det kan være, at du skal sige til dem, hvis de skal være stille, fordi det kan være, at det virker bedre på Victoria, end det virker på når jeg siger det til hende. Fordi mig, det hører hun ikke så meget. So I think I have to backtrack here. I have that red there. So I think I have to go with this one here. Yeah, because it's different than when it's mommy.
Yeah.
It's always different. Ja. Ellers så går bruset af. So yeah. Thanks, Anne. It's nice to hear. Hi, Kat. Nice to see you. We're having fun here. So you're seeing double, and we're having a great time. You can see it. Coloring. I'm coloring with the Stedtler Tri-Plus color, and Tina's coloring with the Tiger Twin Markers, and we're both here having a good time. Du kan se det irriterende, når man skal scrolle, ikke? Fordi det breaker det lidt, fordi samtidig så har jeg måske lige pludselig misset, jeg ved ikke hvor mange, fordi så har jeg koncentreret mig om et eller andet, og så, ja, så har jeg misset en masse beskeder, ikke?
Just talking about the scrolling part.
Yeah.
For the messages you're writing.
Yeah, because it goes on renewing itself for quite, but I don't know for how long, and then all of a sudden it stops, and then you have to scroll, so you might miss them because you're not thinking about scrolling.
That's why sometimes it takes a while before Maria actually answers.
Yeah, because
the comments.
Because I actually thought that there weren't any, and sometimes to see as there is none, and then it takes some time, and all of a sudden there's like loaded 20 new comments at the one time. So I don't know.
Because you've made me admin on the page. If I go to the page, I'm of course on as the page.
Yeah.
And then I have to click that I'm me.
Yeah.
And then half the comments disappear. When you're live, half
Really?
the comments really disappear. They're just gone.
That's funny because
Even
sometimes I have
someone I'm friends with.
Sometimes I have a feeling that I'm not seeing all the comments.
That's really. That's so
Sometimes
bad.
I have a feeling that I'm not seeing all the comments.
How the fuck can you do that?
I don't know. They're having different settings for how you see comments, like relevance, and there's like some different settings for it, but it's not really. It's not easy to figure out what it really means. Now it actually fits that I can use that one here again. Yeah, it's eyes. Cool. It's definitely eyes. Yeah, because now I have the dark one right there, so that's my excuse for using the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a lot of excuse for. Well, no, I don't. I can always use this one. This color I can always use. I've done patterns in just this color, where I drew them up with the fine liner and then filled them, like when I like black and white, but just this color and white.
Yeah.
I really love this color.
I found some bookstores where you can buy them singles.
Yeah, then you always stock up on this one.
Yeah, usually that one, they only have the original 20.
Yeah, but there's some office supply stores where you can get singles as well. I have one in Nørreport where you can get these singles and you can get them in boxes.
That one is one of the original 20. So
yeah.
That one I can get.
Yeah.
And in the fine liners they have the 20, and then a few of those newer ones.
Yeah.
They've got that light purple I showed you, where they made the mistake and made it dark, dusty.
Yeah.
I have quite a few of that. That's simple.
Yeah.
It's going to have dark eyes over here.
Yeah. This one is having really light eyes, but it binds good with the mask of the tribal here.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing in these parts. Okay. We're gonna be doing this green in the eyes. Not the light. I think I'm gonna be doing this
the
one.
darker, yeah.
Yeah, because this one is a little bit. It's not as like strong. I think this one is stronger.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that would be cool in here. Just a cool blue one.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah, I think that's looking good. So, I'm done with mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I finished first, I guess.
I just needed to get you.
I think it's because I got a little bit ahead while you went for the cola and
Yeah.
got a little bit ahead. So yeah, these are bright colors. They actually look really great on the screen. When you look at the screens,
it looks even more vibrant.
It looks more vibrant on the screen than
Yeah,
it actually does when you look at the paper and then up at the screen. Then you're like, whoa! On the screen, it just looks.
When you scan it, it looks dull.
I think so. It might. We'll have to see about that.
I don't know.
Yeah. So here they are. Two Weirdie girls having a Weirdie coloring party night.
I'm going to get her.
Oh. Yep, seeing double. It's because they're new, because Tina gave them to me. So they're actually brand new. I just got them today. So that's why you haven't seen them before. I have had them before, many years ago. They're called Stettler.
Mine's a super blue.
Oh, I have to find the cover yet. Stettler Triplets color. And they come in a pouch like this. And now, of course, the ones that I chose to color with are gone. They come in a pouch like this. It's a really lovely pouch. Yeah. And I actually got one more with the fine liners, which is in the same kind of pouch. That was really awesome. And those are just the fine liners. Hi, Ross. Nice to see you. Oh, the video hasn't stopped. No, we're still on. Video hasn't stopped. Nada flowing. Okay, just you. Maybe it's just because we're not moving. Yeah, it's really awesome. And they're awesome because it's been so long since I've used them. So I really missed them. So it was really great. Really awesome to get them again because they're just wonderful to work with. Coloring with these. This is the one that is a brownish one. That one.
Yeah. It is.
I'm gonna put it over here because we're gonna sort it there.
Yeah, they're more dusty.
Yeah, dusty. But they're really nice. They look totally vibrant. I mean, because I wouldn't think that the tigers could look this dull. But next to this. Nu skal du sove, skat. Du skal ikke ligge og holde nogen vågne. Okay. Nå, er vi lige dårligt til at falde i søvn over? Okay.
Both our girls are not good at falling asleep.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is lovely.
I love these pouches.
I think they're
Also
really
for my
awesome.
colored pencils. I love them.
Yeah. I think they're really good.
Also because when I have my colored pencils, I can say I'm using that color and that that, and I can still see which ones I'm using.
Yeah, you can still
And
yeah.
still have them in the order I want them in.
Yeah.
I'm OCD-ish too.
No, but that's
With some
you have a
stuff.
point there, because it's important to have them in order. And that's in some sets you can't just take them out, because then they'll fall back in or something, move around.
Mash around.
Yeah. Because it happens that they move around on you. So now I got them all ordered again. Well, almost ordered.
Sort
Here
of.
they are, sort of. Sort of. I sort of separated the neons and the skin colors, and some that I thought were browns that belong here. So, the lovely colors.
The bright
So,
colors.
they are very bright and very beautiful.
I guess that's
And
why
it's
I
a very
actually
handy
love
pouch.
using them.
Yeah.
And it's ready to go.
Exactly. They just rolled up, and you can just roll out and have
I
them in
actually
front of
think
you.
they'll be okay to use in the books. That paper is quite smooth.
I think it will crumple the paper. We can try it. We got the books. It's just to try it out.
Yep.
Want to try in one of the small ones?
I can get one.
Yeah. So we're just gonna try. Yeah, because it's just to try it. I think you still have to, even though it's this one's, I think you still have to put a paper, because you can see on mine on the back it doesn't bleed all the way through, but there is a little bit on the underneath.
Yeah. I always use protection too.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
Well, Maria brought
and you can
gifts
decide
too.
which one.
I don't know.
Which one?
I've got lots of books now. You can take one each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're just gonna put the colors up here so you can see them. We're gonna take this here.
I've got that sheet of paper.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have a look in these. This is the Tiny Book of Pattern Designs 2.
I've got the first one, I think.
Yeah. So
it's got this nice thumbprint page.
they're the tiniest thumbprints ever.
You know, Mila got a book once that it was the letter size book, but it had thumbprints too. And you know what she did?
No.
Started cutting with the thumbprints.
Oh my god.
Silly girl.
But if they were big enough to color them, that's cool too.
Well, they were.
Yeah.
I was just, really?
Mean that, but then you get even extra value out of it. So yeah, I'm choosing one like this. Yeah, well, it's the first one in the book, so I just.
Well, I wanted to take the first, but then I.
Then you saw that one.
Yeah, and I couldn't resist that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 12, I think. So that's. I'm gonna have to choose 12. I'm gonna choose maybe this one.
You have to be careful with the times of the book. It's 4 hours.
Yeah, we have to be careful with that. But maybe not color all of it. We can just. I'm just gonna color like a part in here, because otherwise we will hit the time. That's 4.
I'm going to totally disorder. I'm just going to jump in.
7. Yeah.
No, I numbered mine.
10. Oh. 2, 6, 4, 2. You can also go in 9s. 1, 2. I have to go in 12.
I actually don't feel the problem.
You don't?
Nope. I'm on 3 layers here. Now sliding, I get something here.
Let's see. We're gonna try.
But actually, it's the ones Joanna Basford recommends for her books.
Yeah, but her books is a different paper.
Yeah, of course it is.
Her books are different paper, but it's not necessarily good paper. And even
That's
that
it.
some of them have a thick paper, the Danish editions do have a thick paper. Then it's just, you know, it still goes through. I have them at home, make some reviews. I haven't posted them. And the markers go straight through the books, no matter what, even no matter how thick the paper is in them. I've actually only one book that I've reviewed that the markers don't go through, and it's the one from Taiwan. It's
All places.
of all places. Yeah, but it's an artist who had it printed in Taiwan, who lives in Taiwan and had it printed specifically. And that is like the most amazing quality paper I've ever met. It's really amazing because I was so shocked. It didn't color through. Actually, I'm thinking that it is actually working better on this paper than it is
On the copy paper.
on the copy paper. It's too bad that I think it's hard to see us when this is tiny. Well, hold it up in a second. No, because he lifts up again, I think.
Yeah.
You can't really get him further down. We'll have to work on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or we can take turns sitting and then have it. We'll have to find something that can weigh it down like this. We can weigh it down.
Got a finger on it.
Yeah, but then it's hard to color.
No,
You just have to put something on it.
Well, it's hard when I need to put the cap back on.
Yeah, then it'll flip up.
Really coloring.
And then you'll have to tell me, and then I'll hold my hand. But I think it just needs a little bit. It's just a weight thing.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny weight that it needs. Not a lot. Yeah,
a little bit better.
You see that moves it closer so that you can see it a bit closer.
A bit easier.
Yeah.
This paper is better than the copy paper with these markers.
It is totally is better with this paper, that's for sure.
And I find it easier. The space is a bit bigger, so you easier get the lines.
Yeah.
And that it's easier to get rid of here. And with the copy paper.
I think there's not so much lining going on here.
And actually the
But I
best way
didn't
to get
really
rid
have
of it is to color over it again. And that just won't work on the copy paper.
No, because then it'll just crumble totally. So these are the tiny books. Really tiny pattern designs. I have to scroll. I have to first find here.
Oh, they are. That's the prime ones.
Yeah.
We both have them too. You're welcome, Beth. It's actually it's funny.
Hi, Danny.
It's funny to color together.
It's funny. I think so too. It could be fun if we could have a. But if you have the software, then you can do split screens.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah,
like that.
but then you can actually do it even if you're not in the same place.
Yeah.
Then you can do split screens. That is if you're using a software to make the live video, and then from that software you're making the live transmission. Then you can also transmit to YouTube and to Facebook at the same time. Oh yeah.
I'm not that fancy.
Oh yeah. Now you see here I have to take off a few colors for this because this goes in 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 12. So I'm taking off the lights here. Then there's 10. So I have to take off one more. And I'm taking off this one. So right here, now I have 9. So yeah, this is kind of funny to try it in the book, but it's definitely better. The book is not crumbling like I thought it would, and like the copy paper did. So it is doing a lot better than the actual copy paper was doing, because the copy paper was definitely not doing very well.
Absolutely not.
I mean, most times the paper has a problem with the watermarkers. So it's not something that is strange or new. It's just that's the way watermarkers and some paper has it. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Oops. That's always a bad. It's not the best word to come out in the middle of coloring. Oops. It's worse if it's in the middle of drawing.
So when you've used them for a while, the tip will get soft.
Yeah.
It wears a bit down.
They're whatever you want them to be. It could also be dragon teeth. You never know.
Yeah, quite much to them.
Green dragon teeth.
And saliva.
He had spinach for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting nice and strong.
And I use the spinach for spinach tortellinis. I buy the spinach tortellinis, but then I make a fresh spinach sauce with it, cream sauce with the fresh spinach. That tastes really good. Oh, this is the first time I talked about food in the video, except
the short version of Dan's dinner.
Yeah. It's probably because I wasn't hungry for once.
You're usually hungry when you go.
Yeah, because I always forget to eat.
Yeah.
Or I eat so little, so so I'm always, and today I ate. I think also I eat more when somebody else has cooked.
Then you haven't had your eye full of food.
Exactly, because when I've been in the kitchen, when I go to the table, I'm not really hungry, so I don't really eat. I just have like a little bit.
Actually, I can see that.
And it's not because I'm eating
sometimes.
the food in the kitchen. It's just because then you're not hungry in the same way. You're just enjoying to see everybody else eating it. So actually, I do eat more when others are cooking. Interestingly. So this can become very colorful. I think actually this one is turning out pretty neat. Oops. Oops. Oops.
They are tiny, huh?
Yes, they are. But I mean, I did draw them tiny, so they're supposed to be. It's supposed to be possible to color them.
Yeah.
But they're of course not meant for people who don't like tiny spaces, you know.
Most of the time you draw in the size they're supposed to be, right?
Yeah, but these I've sized. You know, I've taken the original design that was drawn in a bigger size, and then I've put that onto this smaller size, but without resizing it. I haven't sized it down, so it's still in the drawn size. So it's just a smaller portion of the.
It's just chopped
of
off.
the bigger. Yeah, it's just chopped off. Because I can't. I mean, drawing in this. If this is drawn on the iPad, so that's a different. Then you draw the whole whole thing. But then when I took it to this size, then I take it. I don't
Just chop it.
I don't make the design smaller to fit the page.
Yeah.
I just cut it out of the design, the page size that I desire, so that I don't get a page that is totally tiny. There's some people, they would take a big drawing and then they will put it down in a tiny format or a pocket format, and it's the same drawings as in their big books, and then they'll say this is the pocket version. I mean, I guess it works if you have a lot of big spaces, but if you have something really detailed and you're sizing it that much down, then it's not really working.
Then you have to sharpen your pencil all the time to be able to get in there. Not even the fine line as well.
Yeah, and you might also get a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
Well, at least I would.
I've seen a book in the bookstores, and some of the spaces are just so small that even if you keep sharpening your pencil all the time, I don't think you'll ever get through the book.
And if you sharpen your pencil all the time, then your pencil disappears
Just
quite quickly.
eat it.
Yeah.
Just eat it away. I think that's my greatest disappointment with pencils. You need to sharpen them so much. I feel I lose
More
so
than
much.
you actually think you should. I've noticed that too. That was like, oh my god, I have to sharpen it constantly to keep it sharp, so you're actually losing a lot.
No matter how much you twist it, no matter how much you turn it,
Yeah.
you just need to sharpen it. And
This is actually looking pretty cool. I'm just gonna do that one around here. Not gonna color all the way out to the edges. But these are pretty funky, small. They're so tiny books. They're $5.99 on Amazon. So they're not really, they're not that expensive. No.
they're easy to bring along.
They're very
They
easy
fit
to
in
bring
almost
along.
any
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a small bag. So even going to an evening party, you could be bringing it along with you, so that if they're too boring, all the other guests, you can just go, sneak out to the loo and draw, color. So even if a small evening purse, you just go to the bathroom and.
Often when we're out at family dinners or something, then when we sit and talk afterwards, a lot of women bring out their knitting.
Oh yeah, the
And I said,
knitting.
"Hey,
Yeah,
why can't I bring out my phone?"
yeah.
But they think that's rude.
That's
They
funny
can
because then but that's because they can knit without looking at it.
Some can.
Some can, but a lot of them,
Absolutely
they feel
not
that they can knit and talk and look at each other at the same time. But you can also color and talk and look at
I
each
do
other
that all
in
the
between.
If we couldn't do that, then we couldn't be doing what we're doing right now.
Exactly, we're still talking, but of course we're not looking each other
And
in
of
the
course,
eye.
we're not men.
No.
I know my husband, that this would be impossible.
But to do
He
both
is-
things at the same time.
He is not adapted to multitasking.
But most men aren't.
He almost can't use his hands and have me talk to him at the same time. So
And no, I mean, if my dad is cooking and I happen to come by the kitchen and say something, he's like, no.
what did you just say?
No, he'll just go totally, but I'm concentrating here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're stirring it.
I can see if you were counting or something, but you aren't counting. You're just standing emptying the dishwasher. I'm not quite sure what level of concentration is needed for emptying dishwasher. I mean, but of course, some people just takes the task very serious. Yeah. So yeah, this is looking good.
It's actually funny because if he's doing anything, my husband, and I talk to him, he's, hey, I'm doing something. You can't just talk to me then, you know that. But if I pick up a book and open it,
but then he thinks
yak.
Yeah. But that's a different thing because
Yep.
they're used to being
Then
able
I
to talk
close
to
it
you
and
with
look at
whatever they
him.
do.
I close it and look at him,
And then he has nothing more to
oh,
say.
sorry, you're done now. Yeah, and I open the book. Oh, but there was Yeah, you're not done.
Yeah.
Hi, Danny. Good to see you join.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah. Oh, you can get the 32s and no pouch. That's nasty. Oh, you can get the 48 pouch with the fine liners. Yeah, they're nice, sweet little pattern books. Yeah, it can be really frustrating. That's why I try to. That's why I try to color. You know, at least make sure that they're not too big for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Mila is doing better. She's still coughing a bit, but her mood and her energy is much better. So, thank you for asking that. She's doing way better.
So
Yeah,
these are the
Victoria's.
littlest, cutest books. They're actually been.
Yeah, they are. They're up to
Maybe
bed
they
now.
learned whispering.
I don't do that.
It's very good too, but probably not for long. Is it start laughing or giggling or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's always so happy. She's always sparkling. I mean, she's like almost overflowing. Did you see her at dinner? Like she was getting
I think
so
I'm done
excited.
eating, but
She's totally. She's totally excited. And she's been like, she was almost jumping up and down in the seat, well, on the train, like, she wants to go to see them. And yeah, she's so happy.
I think it's a bit funny she hadn't realized that we're in Denmark. Just like you.
Yeah, but she was still like, you know, a little bit in doubt, you know. Are you sure they speak Danish? Yeah. I know that she knows that it's in Denmark, but she's a little bit in doubt. I mean, you know how we are in Sjælland and Copenhagen, you know.
Yeah, and
we
also
do think
when
going to
smaller.
Jutland is another country.
Yeah. My father's brother lived around Slagelse.
Yeah.
And he had a house there. And while he was struggling with cancer, my dad was over there taking care of him. And after he died, my dad got the house.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a wife or kids or anything. So Dad got it. And we went over there to help fix some things. Yeah. And we couldn't believe we were still in Denmark.
No, because
we
so
drove
different.
over there. Yeah, I had to pass this big bridge and everything.
Yeah.
So it was a bit surreal for her.
It was further away than Germany.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So that's funny. So I can absolutely relate to Victoria being in doubt. Yeah, see, I'm going to her.
Yeah, exactly. It's always, even that they are water based.
Always use it.
Yeah, always use it.
Even when I use colored pencil, I do too. Because
because otherwise they will make
marks.
exactly pressure marks.
I hate that.
And then the day after you will get like that there's marks and you can see that when you're coloring on top of it.
On the next page.
So I always use protection no matter what I use. And yeah, also with the colored pencils. And also because I apply pressure.
I do too.
When
I'm better now at layering. Also because my hands get numb if I use too much pressure. Like everything else, my hands are very sensitive. Yeah. So I actually had a period of a few years where I didn't color. I really hated it. Oh, can't we color? No, honey, my hands are sore today. Sorry, can't. Yeah. And then at some point I just decided, fuck those hands. I want to color.
Yeah. Besides, it's fun to color. But it's not. But you have to like get lighter. That's also what I have to learn, to get lighter on the holding, on my grip.
Yeah, on the grip. Yeah. You get all red in your fingers.
Yeah, and bumpy. You know, try to feel me here. Try to.
Yeah, you've got a bump there. Yeah.
I really do.
Mine
I mean,
is further down.
but this is from not from coloring. This is from drawing.
Yeah, from drawing it.
Yeah.
Mine is down here. Yours is up here.
Yeah.
Got different grips.
Yeah.
Mila likes to hold it like this.
Victoria likes to do like that.
She was doing this today.
She's practicing and trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not really.
There's actually a right and a wrong way to hold it. Did you know that?
Yeah, because they have been trying to tell me in school a lot about how Victoria is not holding the pencil correctly.
It's
And I've
because
been
we've got
trying to
nerves
tell
here.
her.
We've got nerves in those two fingers.
Yeah.
Holding it right will make you last longer.
Yeah,
You'll not cramp up as easily.
yeah. But
So that's wrong, right?
no matter how hard they try and I try, she hasn't really changed her. Well, she's changed it. She's adjusting, but at her own pace. She totally flat out refuses to do anything that anybody says about that grip. I mean, really, seriously. She's.
Well, there's actually a lot of people not even aware that you can hold it wrong.
Yeah. But she would benefit so much, both when she's drawing and when she's coloring
more
and
control
when
of
she's
details.
writing,
with this-
lettering. If you
this
like,
little,
if you like that funny holding it.
even just with placing it upright,
Yeah.
but placing it down, you've got much more.
But she's got no control
Fine
because
control.
she doesn't have she doesn't have that grip. She's sort of like, then it's clear that her lettering won't be very pretty. Even or pretty.
No. At first, I actually told myself I had a strong urge to tell me to hold it right. But I told myself she can hold it any way she likes.
Yeah, to let it go.
And then they told me you can actually hold it wrong. So
Oh, yeah.
I actually should have told her to hold it right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying with Victoria, but I've also been a little bit like, okay, well, you know, if she will just, you know, I keep telling her, well, it's not very pretty when you write. You could do it nicer if you hold it correctly, and it will be easier for you. It will be easier for you. Whereas,
Well, I guess many don't even care how long they can write because they won't write like this. They won't write like this.
yeah, exactly.
Daga.
But it's important to have a nice handwriting. Even, but I know that handwriting is totally disappearing.
It is.
I mean, in her
Sad.
teachers were saying, oh, but she has a very good handwriting and she's really good at it. I'm like looking at them and I'm like, what did you look at? Because are you looking at the same letters as me? Because we're sitting with them right in front of us. So if you think that's pretty, then then I don't know.
Then you're lacking somewhere.
And then the teacher said, well, his criteria was that he could read it. Okay, well, if that's the criteria,
Then even some doctors can write.
yeah, then even some doctors can write.
Yeah. I hate getting something in hand that some doctor has written.
Yeah.
You need a coach to
Some
decipher it.
helpless doctor has written. Look at that, that's pretty, isn't it?
It is.
I think it's
A lot.
yeah.
I like to differ it out.
What different?
You start it in here.
Oh yeah, and then it's sort of
It's different out here.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's because this one continued. Well, and all of this it continued, but then continued from that point on. So it would change within here as well if I
It'll change
continued.
out
Yeah,
here as well. That would look cool.
yeah. But I'm not gonna color all the way there.
Mhm.
Don't have time for that now. No,
You
I
need to
colored
get
in
to
your
that
book.
too.
I'll have to sign it. Now you have a book from me that has an original color from me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
You need to finish it tomorrow.
No, I never color out to the this. I don't
Not all
do
the
that.
way.
But I might, you know, like, no, I don't know. I kind of like
bit
to have
further.
that bit further. Maybe I'll make a frame of different colors or something around it, not the same. I like to have this shape in here.
It does look nice like that.
And then maybe I'll just do black and white on then it would really be mine.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I like doing those focal points.
Yeah, me too.
It looks so cool.
The cats don't talk a lot, do they?
He actually used to.
Okay,
He usually talks a lot.
because I was used to mine being really vocal. You know, if they wanted attention.
Usually, when he gets inside, he'll be announcing to the world that he's home.
Okay, I'm here. Look at me now.
He might just be more cautious because we're blabbering in here.
That could be. Oh, but I love that color.
I do too.
You can never have too much of that color.
I couldn't resist doing this.
But that is also the
part.
best color. I mean, it's always also the smoothest one. Always this one, I think. But hey, on this paper, actually, they are smoother, much smoother too.
Yeah.
I was not enjoying working with them on the copy paper at all.
No.
Because it kept crumpling. No. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we just went shortly to see the horses. Traveling in the States. Yeah. But Victoria hasn't traveled a lot so far. I mean, last year was the first time. Was the first time we went on a holiday, and we went to Jutland, and that was a 7-hour bus trip. And then we went. Yeah, and we went to Spain, and that was a 2-hour and 50-minute flight. So Victoria was obviously a bit frustrated that it was so much faster to go to Spain than actually go to Jutland.
Yeah.
But of course, it's a way different transport time if you're traveling in a bus than if you're traveling in an aeroplane. I had to explain that to her, how much further we had gone, how long a distance we actually went away. And of course, yeah, the weather sort of, supported my story about how far away we were, that it wasn't just a question about how long it took, but the weather sort of supported that. Because otherwise I could have said anything, couldn't I? And we could have been just next door.
We were on the plane to Cyprus. I brought my coloring stuff on the plane. So on the trip down there, I was just coloring all the way. I was coloring a dragon and a unicorn. Yeah. And a king.
Neat.
I did 12, 14 layers on the background.
Really?
Like that.
Are you doing pencils?
Yeah.
Which pencils were you doing?
That was the refines.
Okay. Cool.
I decided to bring those and the fabric cell color grips.
Mm.
They're actually quite nice also for the price.
Yeah. But they're not that expensive, are they?
They're not.
Compared to their
no,
expensive colored pencils. They have sort of a medium price range.
Yeah.
And then a cheaper range that is children, but they have sort of one that's in between, or
I don't know if they're that much in between. They market them as children's pencil, and they actually hold up quite well for pencil case use, for basket use.
Okay.
Of course, they're not artist quality, but
no,
I've been using them for years and I love them.
Yeah.
I just want more colors. Always
more colors, yeah. So yeah, this is the part I'm gonna color up this. So you can see it here.
Awesome.
And it's doing much better on this paper.
Very much.
And yeah, there's a very little bleed through and slight dots, but always keep something in between.
The place where I got the large.
Yeah, but that was
where I was layering it.
Yeah, exactly.
In the beginning to see how much it would take. I can see the paper is starting to tear there.
Yeah.
But it was after 3 or 4 layers.
Yeah. So these are like funky little books. And if you're lefty, you can just open it up like that. Yeah, you have to break the back, otherwise it's boring to color.
Yeah.
Always break the back a bit. And then you can do it like this, you know, so that you had put it open like that. So, yeah. Just open it like that. So, yeah, that's funky little books for you. But I think they're priced at $5.99 on Amazon, I think so. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Like this one.
There's lots of different
It's got claws.
difference, yeah.
Claws and eyes. And this as well.
These are really nice too.
Yeah.
You make good effects with them. Like little quick things like this one is also, you can make a really nice effect with this one. Little nice things that you can bring along. And if you go to a doctor's office and you're sitting waiting, it's not something that will take you forever. Because you can just say, okay, I'm just going to do those 3 in the middle, and then, oh, this one is nice. Yeah.
And this one too.
Yeah. It's simple.
I'm looking forward to play with these.
Yeah, it's a good little thing to bring along sometimes if you need something. Yeah, this also hearts in this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So these are the tiny book of pattern designs too, and the tiny yeah. This one is gonna be freaky.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this one pulls out the gel pens or fine liners.
Yeah.
Totally.
This one too.
Yeah. But they're good for that. So this one is also nice. Don't need effect. So yeah, we're gonna finish off, I think, soon, no?
Yeah.
You have to. I have to smoke, and we have to sleep, and you guys will have to see us tomorrow.
I'm going up at 6:30.
Exactly. You have to be up,
and it's 20 past 1.
And I didn't really sleep. Really, I slept a little bit, but not very good. Tomorrow.
Or later today.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing, isn't it? Later today. You have to. It's you who lost the copy. It was Anne who lost the copy of her tiny, and it's a nice little thing to work in. It's a nice little thing. It doesn't weigh a lot either, but there's still 50 drawings in it.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah,
I really am.
but that's a tiny fat book 3.
Yeah.
The number 3. That's a huge one. That's another 250. If you have the first 2 in this one, you have 750 different pattern designs.
Yeah.
I did a lot of pattern designs.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I know, it's
several.
Because there's 250 in each of these.
Yeah.
What really bugged me wasn't I couldn't make an 8.5 by 8.5 book with all of them in it. That's why I have, like, for this one there's 2 8.5 by 8.5 with 125 because the files were just too heavy. There's no way I could reduce the file size enough to get my quality and get them with 250 in it. So yeah.
That's funky.
Funky. So that concludes our today. So I'm just going to say thank you guys for being with us. Well, the tiny fat book is really nice. It's a really nice one too. Yeah. I mean, but the tiny fat one you can't put in a small purse. This one you can put in a small purse. The tiny fat one is kind of that you have to put in a purse that you want to hit somebody in the head with.
Yeah.
Like a brick. I mean, it can still be small because it is 6 by 6. Like,
yeah,
this is 6 by 4 and this is 6 by 6. But it has to be sort of able to hold some weight. Yeah. But if you possibly want to hit somebody with a blunt object in a purse, this could be a good thing.
That'll be it.
I'm not sort of
I'm not suggesting
you should do that, but I mean, so Good night, and thank you for tonight. Bye bye.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.